cool stuff on their new camera, but I want to ask them a couple more questions. We got cut off last time, so. The cameras are available. There's like a 6-week
shipping period. If you order today, you're gonna get it in about 6 weeks. Might be faster, it might be a little slower.
Nice. And are you guys now, you said you're now having offices here?
Burbank, yes. We are going to be in Burbank. We're gonna open in October.
Sales, service, repair.
So we're going to be available, first we're going to be at Origin Cine. We've already got a deal with them. They're going to have like a few of our edges to be rented out like next week. So hopefully people will start renting them and getting their hands on them.
That's so exciting. I wouldn't even say hopefully, it's going to happen. And so you said your office opens in November, you said?
In October.
October your office opens? Like 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks our offices are going to be open. We're going to take our, all the orders. We're going to do the service in our office in Burbank, and we're going to be able to ship faster because we're going to have more cameras here.
I love it. What's the website? Kinfinity.com?
No, actually it is, we're getting the new Kinfinity.com. It's all transferring over, but right now it's Kinfinity.us.com.
Kinfinityus.com. Dope. All right, awesome. Anything else? I think we killed it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Exciting stuff. Keep it up. All right. Kinfinity, not Kinfinity. Kinfinity, love it. Kinfinityus.com. Okay, back inside. It's warm out here. Camera doesn't love the direct sunlight, but back inside. Back to Cinegear 2021. Thank you for joining us here on this hybrid trade show experience. How you doing, Brian? All right. We're gonna try this. I don't know how well it's gonna go over with this crowd, but we're gonna try it. Yes, it is a blatant ripoff from Billy Eichner, but we're just gonna go. Matthew, quick, for $1, name 3 movies.
3 movies?
3 movies.
Oh, I thought I just got the dollar off.
3 movies.
Let's do Joker, let's do 1917, and the new Avengers.
Got it, thank you. All right, nailed it. Moving on. Hey, we got more.
Repo that. We are Kinfinity.com. Yes.
We got it.
Now, today.
Today.
Kinfinity.com.
Kinfinity.com. All right, quick, for $1, name 3 directors. Quick.
Okay. Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, and oh my gosh.
One more.
I know, the Blade Runner guy. Oh my God. I love him, and I'm just blanking.
Dennis.
I can't do it. Yeah, Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, there we go. Not Dennis, Denis. Yeah, got it. Nailed it. Thank you. All right. I'm a little too lenient there. I should cut people off much quicker, so we gotta do that. Oh, we got Hive here though. We're gonna pause the $1 game and go talk to Hive. What's up, Robert? Are you guys Hive? Dude, I was coming in here yesterday playing with the stuff, but no one was here, so I was just playing with your iPad. But what do you guys got?
So Hive does omnicolor LEDs. Really, it's about our omnicolor LEDs are primarily focused on our color temperature controls, our RGB controls, and our form factor. So it's really about the quality of light, maybe not necessarily over the quantity of light. What we can do is we have the ability to pair our lights with a series of different. You know what? Actually, can I start this again?
Yes, you can. Let's do it.
I did not expect you guys.
No, I came in real high energy. You're good. So, John, we are Hive Lighting, right? So, you guys, I've been watching, because our booth is right next to you guys, and I've been watching your demo video for the past, 2 days, just running a loop and just looking at all the different colors you guys are creating. But it's cool stuff. So, what do you guys got going on here?
Sure. So, at Hive Lighting, we do omnicolor LEDs. So, if you're not familiar with our omnicolor LEDs, they use a full spectrum LED source, which is a round array, high density, includes 7 different color chips to give us a really full spectrum that creates beautiful white daylight, but also can give you any saturated colors like an RGB fixture. Along with that, we have our modular form factor. They're compatible with anything ProPhoto, along with a huge number of different modifiers that include things like parabolic reflectors, Fresnels, Lico profile theatrical spots, as well as lanterns, soft boxes, paradomes, and a lot of really great beauty lighting, which is what you see in our booth right now.
Yeah, let's show me what you got. Let's just see it.
Sure. So what we have in our booth right now is we have a bit of a lighting setup that is designed to show you what you'll look like on camera using our lights. So we have our Super Hornet over here in our focusing paradome. We have our exact same light, but in a traditional beauty dish. Then we also have the exact same light above, but in a lantern. And then we have Fresnels using some of our smaller lights, our Wasps and our Hornets. So really quickly, we have this all controlled over over iPad with our free app, which is available over Android or iOS. Really quickly, you have the ability to adjust your lighting, change that color temperature to warm or cool, give you fully saturated light as well, different colors.
What's your favorite thing that you've seen so far at the show?
The lighting has been pretty interesting.
You'll have to be more specific. Half of the show is lighting.
Okay, well, actually I'm here with my friend and he's checking out most of this stuff and I'm just along to check.
You're just ogling this stuff. Yeah, it's really cool stuff. You see these big old balloons over here? They're pretty cool.
They are. And the robotics over there are pretty cool.
The robotics are unreal. Yeah, how you can control it with a little controller. It's insane. All right, have a good show. I always feel bad putting people like that on the spot. I'm here with my friend. Like, oh, sorry, James. All right, one more time. We're going to pop in here to the Meet Mo booth. It's very dark in here, so you have to bump up exposure. All right. Guys, are we live right now? We're doing it live.
We're lit live, yeah. Well, now we're lit.
Thank you, Jeff. Give me some lights. All right, Andrew, real quick.
Yeah.
What do we got going on here?
Well, we are streaming.
Is this us right here?
I think so. It is. Yeah. So we're live streaming quad stream to Cinegear Live from the show floor over 5G. That means in the 5G cloud, as they would say. So we're streaming directly from 5G handsets to the cloud, taking that to cloud machines out to you guys out on the interwebs.
Very well said. Johan, anything to add?
Yeah, no, and it's been really cool. Really, a lot of people going to our band, asking the same questions, and yeah.
So this whole process, though, was kind of able to happen today because of some hard work and some kind of inventing some new techniques of doing stuff, right? Like this is all kind of brand new, no, Andrew?
Yeah, we're utilizing and a bunch of other of our partners here to bring together today's technology to you right now. We're not waiting for 5G to come later. We're able to take 5G transponders inside here with us. They're on top of the van, and from our phones to there to you. So it's the future now, not tomorrow.
I love it, Jeff. Anything to add, Jeff?
I love this country.
Okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
Moving on. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
We're talking about today is Meet Mo. As you know, it's an amazing app for your phone. We're using the Xperia because that's the best one that you can use. What it does essentially is takes your video village, makes it remote, so you plug your camera into that phone right there. And actually, this camera is the one that we're watching on the computer, this feed here. You can see here on the computer that what this camera is seeing, you're seeing in real time live. So another cool
and it's what the people are seeing live through our camera.
You guys are seeing. Another cool thing is this camera here is actually seeing this feed. So if you have more than one camera, you guys can now communicate seamlessly in real time what you guys are both filming.
I love it. Awesome. And then the cool thing is Congrigo is also the app, so like all of the video feeds that we're seeing, so we have camera 3, we have camera 2, which is over there, camera 1 is the symposium talks, the TED Talks, if you will, and then screen 4 is the film festival. All those are in this environment, and that's in Congrigo. And that's, yeah, in that one room, you can just pop around. When you get bored of one, you go to the other. When you get bored of me, you go to them, and vice versa. So, all right, thanks, guys. It's wild, right? It's the future. Welcome. Okay. What is that, Paul? You want to give some more dollars to people? All right, let's do it. Let's find some people. Hang on, first of all, I have some questions. What's the question? Let's ask. Name 3. How about this guy? Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you. Name me 3 lighting companies for $1.
3 lighting companies for $1.
Yep, any aspect of lighting. Quick.
Light panels.
Good.
Hive.
Hive, a great one.
And Noel Richardson.
The classic one. Awesome, man. Thank you. Those were in one place. All right. Remember those commercials where I was like, what can you get for $1? We can get a 20-minute phone call, you know, 1-800-CALL ATT or 1-800-COLLECT. Anyway, all right. I couldn't say that guy's name tag quick enough, otherwise I would have ran at him. Here we go. David, quick for $1. Name me 3 movies. 3 movies. Any movies?
Inglourious Bastard.
Great.
Star Wars.
Good. Which one?
Last Jedi. And
good.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Love it. Here's your $1. Thank you so much. Have a good show. All right. How about this guy? All right. I need more original questions, though. What are harder ones? Ooh, I got a good one. How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? All right. I got to find my next victim. How about that guy with the kid? How about this guy? Here we go. Sir, quick, for $1, name me 2 working cinematographers.
Roger Deakins and, what's the other cinematographer?
Quick.
I can't remember right now.
Any of them? Any other one?
Lubetsky.
Boom! Nailed it. Good job. Have a good show. That was a good one. He knew his stuff. Obviously, everyone knows Deakins, but Lubetsky, those are the 2. Those are the easy ones. I should have said, besides Deakins and Lubetsky, name me, how about this guy? Oh, how about, what's another good question? Let's see, there's directors, that's obvious. We'll figure it out. All right, let's go talk to a booth. Let's go back to Flanders. We're talking color accurate monitors. And you need that for color grading. So let's go talk to them. The booth doesn't look too crazy crowded. What's up? Guys, let's talk to you guys. We're on our way to Flanders, but we'll get to them. Let's wait. All right, so what's your deal?
This book is your go-to book for your production needs. Everything you need is in this book or online. We have everything online as well. And if you're looking for production facilities in Atlanta or other states, you go online. But this is the California book you need, Creative Handbook.
California edition. Got it. Where is it available?
Well, it's free here today. We're giving it out. You can also go over to Riverside and Toluca Lake at the office and pick one up if you want one. So, or you
online?
Online. You can go online, creativehandbook.com.
Awesome. Awesome. Love it. Thanks, guys, for coming. I want one. Thank you. Paul wants one. I'll grab one for Paul, too. Thank you. Love it. No, we got to go. Sorry, we're busy. All right. Here we go. Flanders, what's up? You're well aware of, hopefully.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone knows who you guys are, but what are you guys showing off this year? What's new?
So let's start down here.
I'm going to put down my creative handbooks real quick.
So we have the AM series and the BM series, and those have undergone panel improvements. So it's basically the monitor and better contrast ratio. So basically going from 1,000 to 1 contrast ratio to 1,300 to 1 on both the AM and the BM 211. So AM 211 is kind of an entry-level monitor. You still get the color accuracy that we kind of hang our hat on in terms of how we...
That's what I've been telling people the whole time we're headed over here. They're all about that color accuracy. And
I was telling somebody an audio example, somebody from the audio industry, and I said, what if you mastered a song only listening to it on a crappy headphone? You're going to make choices based on that crappy headphone. You want to make sure that you have a quality, fully color calibrated display to make your creative decisions based on that. How Harry the homeowner views it in their living room is on them, but you know when you're sending that to QC that it's accurate and that your creative intent is being conveyed based on a color accurate display and not something that may be too red, too green, too much luminous. You also have legal standards that you want to be within for broadcast specifically.
Like if you want black and white and you're thinking your black and white is in color, that's a big problem.
Yeah, that'd be a drastic example for sure. Yeah, but every monitor is shipped with this fully color calibrated, hard copy report.
Specific to the monitor, right?
Exactly, based on serial number. So from day one, from the day that you receive the monitor on your loading dock or on your front door, you know that monitor is ready to go, fully color calibrated out of the box. That's not the case with most monitor manufacturers. So that's one way that we kind of compete. Another way is the support aspect. 1 to 2 rings, someone will pick up your phone call, and you're maximum 1 transfer away from your answer whenever you may have an issue or a question about the monitor. Another way that we compete is our feature set. Even on this affordable display, you still have 16 scopes and meters. You still have a lot of different things like adjustable false color, pixel zoom, a lot of features on the monitor that is sold with and not, doesn't cost an additional amount of money to upgrade the firmware to take advantage of a certain feature or function. It's sold with everything it has. You get free firmware upgrades to the life of the monitor, and yeah, those are kind of the main ways that we compete.
So when you say affordable and entry level, what's some context? What kind of numbers are you talking here?
$2,000 for the display itself. We offer field packages for everything 24 inches and below. So this right here is a CH21. It allows you to collapse down the monitor. This is the carrying case with an integrated hood. We have a V to the C stand adapter on the back. It basically gives you a way to show up in the field, ready to go, and especially with this, and they can collapse it in or expand it out however they need. They can add that bottom flap if they want it to be more of a rectangle, or they can walk inside of it and put that down. So it's a very versatile case. And folks will couple this with a Pelican style case with no foam if they want to add a protection and transport. But when they arrive on set, they can throw this right over their shoulder, arrive on set, throw it right on the C-stand and get going.
That's killer. ACs will love that. I know the days of schlepping monitors and getting video village set up. I'm well aware of that. So, all right, moving on. What do we got?
So this is the AM211 on-set feature set. This one here, the BM211, will offer that. Same exact panel, same exact contrast ratio, 1300:1, 18 scopes and meters. We're adding video data analyzer and a loudness meter as well. The ability to view any two sources side by side, mixed frame rates, mixed format. So if you're doing a 2-camera shoot, you can kind of take away that additional variable of adding a different display on set. So you may have a RGB backlit LCD that was calibrated in 2019, and a white LED backlit LCD that was cameras on kind of two different
Forget
displays. Yeah, so that's adding an additional variable. This will allow you to view those two sources side by side, or individually, and go between the two things. So this is the additional feature that the BM211 has that the AM211 does not have. So there's two dedicated ins and outs. This one has switched outputs. So the BM211 is video data analyzer. You also have HDR preview on this as well, which is becoming more and more important as you have HDR deliverables. Gives you a good sense of kind of where the specular highlights are popping through when you're on set, so you don't have to lug a $30,000+ monitor on set. You could kind of go into that video, that HDR preview mode, and view those specular highlights, and then pop back out to your normal SDR image.
Killer. Love it. What else?
All right, moving on down here.
We'll hop over here, actually. We'll do
Yep.
Oh, no, sorry, hold on the same side. That way I'm not reaching across. We'll just stay here. I'll stand here.
All right, there we go.
All right, here we go.
This is a DM241. So I started off with the AM211, BM211. We also released a BM241. That announced on day one of the show at Cinegear.
Oh, great.
BM241 is a 24-inch version of the BM211. So if you want a little bit larger screen, I mean, it's still an 8-bit monitor. That one's actually 200 points higher in terms of contrast ratio. The BM241, which is not on display here, just announced. It's shipping right now, too, as well. That's a 1500:1 contrast ratio of BM211. It's 24 inches, essentially. This is a 10-bit version of those monitors. So all the features that I told you that were on the BM211, in addition, on a 24-inch screen with a 10-bit depth on the panel, will allow you to, in addition to the 18 scopes and meters, you also have real-time waveform and vector. You have third-generation focus assist. You have the ability to pass any LUT on-screen downstream or clean downstream as well. You have real-time LUT manipulation capability, so you can integrate with programs like LiveBraid. And then also, and the biggest news that we've added is this direct connect volumetric auto calibration. So where the probe is inexpensive, it's $280. You're able to get a calibration on par with factory level calibration with no additional software. You don't need an additional laptop with running Windows or anything like that. Just this probe in the monitor, you're able to calibrate the monitor in about 15 minutes. So
that's wild. So I got my phone here. Can we calibrate my iPhone with this?
No, it doesn't have quite that interface, but yeah, basically the monitor's warmed up. They say as little as 8 minutes. That's with other supported probes, but for this particular probe, in under 15 minutes, you can get a quality calibration on your DM241. We still offer shipping the monitor to us, and we will do that for free. That's a free service. But so let's say from here,
on the fly, you can do it.
For sure. These are extremely stable panels, so we recommend once a year. But you can do it as many times as you want to.
Yeah, I had a buddy buy one of those. He doesn't have a monitor. He's not even in the video world, but he loves calibrating. He brought it over. We calibrated all my computer monitors, and it's fun.
Yeah. So aside from your computer monitor, it's normally only a few things that's calibrating. This actually calibrates all visible colors.
Wild.
So volumetric calibration.
Love it. So these are existing, but this is new, or this?
So the products that we resell, this is like a special version for us. So if you buy that through us, $280 coupled with this monitor. So what I usually tell people is, you know, this monitor here is $38.95, so that's the price.
Okay.
On this 1-year anniversary, we recommend calibrating. You can wait till then to purchase it at that time, or you can just buy it up front with the monitor. Again, we offer free calibration throughout the life of the monitor. You only have to pay the shipping both ways, but you're talking $100 ground there and $100 ground back and forth from our facility in Alpharetta, Georgia. So that pretty much pays for this that first time.
Yeah.
So this is an additive thing. We still integrate with Color Space. We still integrate with CalMan. But yeah, if you want something that, you know, I can go out on the street right now and somebody could be an expert on how to calibrate our monitors within 15 minutes.
Love it.
You know, that few. And yeah, so we're extremely excited about that addition.
It's available now.
Available now, for sure, yeah.
On what's the website?
So our main site is FlandersScientific.com. If they want to purchase an item, they can go to our shop, shopfsi.com, and you'll see the DM241, the BM241, the BM211, and the AM211.
Oh, where we are. There we go.
Same side. So this is the advanced color management device. It integrates directly with LiveGrade. People actually use it for post-production setups as well. They'll need a client monitor. If they want to save some money, they'll just get an LG, and they'll want to make that consumer, prosumer, you know, somewhere in between.
Okay.
They'll add box I/O in line that they can load lookup tables on there. And so in single channel mode, you got a 33-sided LUT, 18-sided LUT. You have clean outs as well as processed outs, so it's not an end-of-the-chain device. And again, it integrates directly with LiveGrade. We have a lot of the capabilities that Box I/O has on the DM series monitor as well, but it's an additional thing that we offer.
Is that relatively new, or has that been out for a while?
It's been out for a while, so tried and true color management device, and it's probably, I mean, it was weird when we entered that market. We're going from displays for, you know, 10 plus years, and all of a sudden now we're going into color management devices, but that thing has taken off really well.
I was going to say, how has it been with going into that new direction?
Really, really good, and people love it, and I've actually had 4 or 5 people come by just to say how much they love it. You know, they say, yeah, I own a Sony, but I have Box I/O for this, that, or whatever, and that's amazing.
I love it. So that's also on shopfsi.com?
It is. Yep. And $12.95 for that one.
$12.95. Awesome, man. Well, cool. Thanks for your time, and all good, right? Anything else?
That's it.
That covers everything. It's super exciting. Love it, guys. Keep it up. All right, see ya. Let me grab my things so I don't leave you here with you. Thank you. All right. Told you, man. I nailed it on the price, right? I said a couple thousand, but they're, yeah, you're not going to get color accurate monitors like those. Unreal. All right, moving on. So we've got KIP. They make handles. Moses. They do camera tracking for virtual productions. Let's go to the back side. Actually, let's keep this way, because we got Panasonic, who we have yet to go to. I really don't want to carry around these fucking handbooks. I don't want to throw them away, though. I'm sure they're valuable. I'm going to stash them somewhere. Yeah, here's the trick. You got to leave them at someone else's booth. So while we're talking, I'm going to leave it at the booth. So Panasonic, you're getting 2 creative handbooks. Congratulations. What's up, Sean? You have a couple seconds? Sorry to interrupt, Christian. Dude, we are Cinegear Live. You guys are Panasonic, obviously. You guys are one of the few camera manufacturers that actually made it out.
Yep.
So thanks for coming.
So the coolest thing's probably, well, a couple different things. We've got our S1H set up here that we're showing with the Atlas anamorphic lens. Set up with the Atomos Ninja 5 for ProRes RAW. So you get true anamorphic ProRes RAW functionality out of a $4,000 camera body. Then we've got our BGH1, our new box camera. So this is one of the setups that we've got with Data Video, which is converting our BGH1 box type camera into a PTZ option. So we've got full functionality for motion, zoom on an interchangeable lens camera that now doesn't necessarily have to stay as a PTZ camera if you need to use it for other opportunities. And on top of it, we've got another kind of really cool world's first with this camera. It's a micro 4/3 box type camera that's on Netflix's A camera list. So you
made it.
Yeah. So between this and the S1H, we've got 2 on the list.
Boom.
Yeah. But ultra compact, micro 4/3, 4K 60p camera that can go from doing something like this to being rigged up as a handheld option. Yeah, to be covering pretty much everything that you'd want to do.
Super cool. And these are shipping now, available?
Yeah, yep. Yep.
What's the price tag on it?
It's a $2,000 camera for the body.
$2,000.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's like a disposable at that price point.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, outside of this, it's also able to be used as a multicam environment. So it's got 3G SDI, time code in and out, gen lock, power over Ethernet for those that are using it in a studio environment. Yeah, it's a jack of all trades. The thing's awesome.
Wild. All right, what else you got?
Some of the other cool stuff, we've got our GH5 Mark II.
Ooh, the Mark II.
So the Mark II is a real iteration on the GH5 series. So it takes what has been really successful with the original GH5, but then has added a lot of more modern comforts for the newer generation of creators out there.
TikTokers.
Yeah, well, yeah, TikTokers, YouTubers, things like that.
Content creators, if you will.
Yeah, there you go. So probably the coolest thing is that this camera can get you to live broadcast to YouTube, Facebook, or anything else that takes an RTMP feed without the need of a computer or anything else. You can do it literally with a mobile cellular hotspot to connect in, use our Lumix Sync app, and it will feed everything up, audio, video, everything up to...
And what kind of quality? 1080?
1080 60p at 8 megabit per second or up to 16 megabit per second.
Unreal.
So yeah, something ultra compact that you can even throw like our XLR1 audio adapter on here and have it automatically sync in lav mics, so kind of the stuff you guys are doing. You'd be able to do it with this without the need of any kind of major other extra piece of equipment.
We have like a friggin' truck that we have.
Yeah. Now, not the exact same level, but for those that want to get into this and don't necessarily want to spend an arm and a leg on it, you've got something that still carries the GH5 heritage, but now is just brought into the modern era.
That's the definition of 80/20 right there.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. But yeah.
Price point on the Mark II?
So the Mark II is $17.99 for the body, so it's actually less than when the original GH5 was launched. And
How'd you do that?
Oh, modern era, manufacturing.
Globalization, huh?
Yeah, there you go. And then there's a kit variant that comes with the 12 to 60. It's around like $21.99. So it's a turnkey solution for someone that wants to get into this and actually wants to have a ultra high quality camera.
That's super cool. But while it is that, it's also, but that doesn't mean it's not just like also good.
Exactly. It's still everything that the original GH5 was known for when we announced it. So 4K 60p. You've got a variable frame rate functionality in this. It's got a log profile. So it's V-Log L. So if you're in the Vericam log platform, you're going to be able to mix it together. And it's unlimited recording. So unlike most of the other kind of interchangeable lens mirrorless cameras, you're not going to have to worry about thermally shutting down. You're not going to have to worry about a 30-minute limit. It will just run nonstop.
Because you get around that, that's like a legal thing, right? Like, it's like to import them, it has to be a certain kind of camera, and that's why the cutoff is there, right? Like, it's artificially put in there. It's not hardware, right?
I believe it originally was part of a taxation for cinema products versus photography products, but as of right now, it's more down to the manufacturer's actual build of the camera. Is it designed to maintain thermal management? Like our S1H had to have a fan put into the thing so that you could do 6K 24p recording non-stop, like truly unlimited. Cameras like this, we use our own heat dissipation technologies and our history in doing, being in the cinema industry, and we've just been able to miniaturize it into something like this that it's, I shoot these cameras down in Austin, Texas, where it's like 113 degrees.
A little toasty there.
Yeah, and I just did a live stream on this last Thursday in 95-degree direct sunlight, no shade, nothing whatsoever, and it ran for 2 hours straight. I had to stop because I couldn't be in the sun anymore.
That's insane.
It just ran.
It just runs. Even my iPhone, when I stream, even on Instagram Live, this thing gets freaking cook it hot, So the fact that you can do unreal.
Yeah, that's the kind of core with the Lumix brand is we build reliable products for every level of creator. Whether you're a photographer, videographer, cinematographer, it doesn't matter. We've got something that will fit what you need.
I love it. And you guys have developed a cult following for sure. I wouldn't say it's bigger than a cult, but they're a fanatic, like freaking, yeah, Panasonic people are Panasonic people. So congrats on that, guys.
Yeah.
So, Sean, what's the website?
So it's shop.panasonic.com is where you can check out all the stuff, or you can check out the Lumix Live broadcasts and interact with us every single week, Thursdays at 2 p.m.
Love it. Have a good show, buddy.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right, see ya. All right, moving on. That's exciting. Any questions on Panasonic? Let us know. We'll go back and ask them. Moving on. Okay, so we talked to Duclos, they're gone again. Got the Bluebird Express people who are just shipping. They're shippers. You want to ship stuff? Ship Bluebird. It is kind of nice because if you have to go like international, you got a big production, you got a bunch of packages and boxes, Bluebird will take care of it all for you because that's how it gets complicated very quickly. So let's go to the back side where we started yesterday. We'll work our way back this way. Still have a couple of creator handbooks if you want one. I'm not going to throw them away though. That's a waste. Let's actually, yeah, let's go this way. Okay, so we talked to Zeiss Light. They got a bunch of lights, a bunch of rag lights, LED stuff. We got Lindsay Optics over here with their large format director's viewfinders and their filters they're coming out with, or they're already out, but pretty cool there. So if you're in the market for a large format director's viewfinder, might interest you in Lindsay Optics. Zeiss Light with their lights, New Filmmakers LA, Expendables Recycler. Hello. She got a wave. She's getting an interview. Oh, she's walking away. Where'd she go? Mary, hello.
I need to go get you a flyer.
Love
so
it.
Take this with you.
Well, just explain to us what's on this flyer. What are we talking about here?
Well, we buy leftovers from movies and we resell them to little guys who don't have enough to buy, like brand new stuff.
I love it because that stuff gets expensive. Quick gaff tape and gels, that adds up very quickly.
And we're saving our planet to boot, so.
Nice. So how do you guys have a physical location? Are you guys online? How does it work?
We're in Van Nuys, right on Columbus Avenue, right off the freeway, the 405, and yeah, come by and see us.
Will do. What's the website?
Oh, I have no idea.
ExpendablesRecycler.com.
Oh, that's it.
There you go. All right, let me take this. Thank you, Mary.
Have a good day.
You have a good show. All right, let's move on. Ooh, what is this over here? I see some big old lenses. Musashi Optical System Co. out of Japan. Where is this guy? Looks like he's in charge here. Hello, sir. Do you have a couple of seconds to get an interview? All right, we are Cinegear Live, and you guys are Musashi?
Yes.
You guys make lenses?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. What can you tell us about them, if you would?
Yeah, we are from Japan. The company name is Musashi, and then the product we're pushing for is full frame lenses, which is the one is right here with Canon camera full frame, and then our Takumi 2, we call it. It's 29 to 120.
29 to 120. Wow.
T 2.9.
2.9. Okay.
And flat. So that's what people requires, especially in the field for nature kind of shooting purposes.
Very cool. Excuse me, I haven't heard of you guys. Are you guys new, or have you guys been around for a while?
Oh, yes. We are in the business 17 years, but in Cine maybe 5 to 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, we just starting to sell into the U.S. market kind of thing, so.
Very cool. So this is your 29 to 120, you said, right?
Yes.
And then over here, we got, what's the back one? What do we got over here?
That's for the Super 35 version, with red camera is on. And that's more likely, what do you call it, for Super 35 purpose, long focal length use kind of situation. And then we do have the full frame, another one.
Yeah, show us.
He's here at our shelf.
Big guy.
Yes, this is the biggest guy, yes. It goes 40.6 to 332 millimeters.
That's what I read on there, but I couldn't believe it when I read it. So it goes from 40 to 332.
Yes, and then T 4.8. Yes.
4.8, okay.
Yes, and this is another one that a lot of people are using. This will compete with our competitor Engineers 12 times, and this goes further, 330.
Do you have any of these working in like football stadiums or like sports?
Yeah, it'd be possible, but mostly for the what do you call it? This in cine industry, where we also have a little business in broadcast. But this is we focus to manufacture for the cinematography marketplace with longest focal length, can be achieved with the full frame.
How new is this one? When did you come out with it?
This came around a year and a half ago, I guess. Yes.
Nice. And so they're all shipping now. You can buy them.
Yeah, because of this pandemic, it was we were stalled, and then we just started to appeal ourselves at this convention, cinema, the Cinegear convention this year, to start up sales in USA, and then we try to get into the, especially we have to have rental business people to have a lineup of Musashi Takumi lens in order for us to start the business here in the United States.
Get the name out there and all
yes,
that.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
What? Just out of curiosity, I know it's I know it's not going to be cheap, but what kind of prices are we talking about for these lenses?
At the moment, these full frame lenses, both of them, Takumi 1 and 2, this is 1 and then this is 2, both will be $29,800 for this price.
So about 30,000. That's less than I would have guessed.
Yeah. That's for the campaign we're going on until end of November.
Got it.
So please, go to our distributor is Duclos.
Duclos, they're not even there. They're over there. They're gone. No one's at the booth.
Yeah. Of course, we have our sales guy, who's not unfortunately not here at the moment. But yes, please come to attention to Duclos, either else, attention to our sales. Michael.
All right, Michael Burnham.
Yes.
That's the guy you got to talk to if you want.
Yes. And he's whenever he has opportunity, he will have these are we leaving here for demo.
Yeah.
So
call him up and you might be able to get a demo on your next shoot.
Yeah. Or else contact with Duclos, please.
Yeah. Awesome. Well,
okay.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right. See ya. That's really cool. I like it. Keep it up. All right. We got British Cinematographer magazine. I don't know if that was a British accent. Probably not. But you want your copy? You want one, Paul? I'll grab you one if you want one. Let me know. How about this guy? What are they up to? Dude, floor. This stuff's super important. What's up, man? You got a couple seconds?
Yeah, sure.
Dude, let's talk flooring. Are you into that?
Flooring.
What do you guys got here?
We got some military grade matting solutions.
Military grade? What makes it military grade?
The toughness. We go up to 86,400 pounds per square foot. So we drive tanks across it. We do hovercraft pads, helipads, tent flooring, hangar flooring.
So it's tough. It's not really meant to be like foamy and comfortable. It's meant to be tough and rugged.
It's meant to be tough. It's meant to be a solid surface. So if you have a muddy area and you need to get your expensive equipment across it, we're going to throw this down, give you a good surface.
That's like in the field, yeah. I got a mud pit. Put a floor down. What do we got? Oh, we got a hovercraft video. Holy cow. And this is your floor is all this?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so that's the flooring there. That's
quite the stress test.
Yes, San Clemente, they're having trouble getting onto the beach. They're kind of just ripping all that up, so they throw that down and so use it. They've been using that for about 6 years now.
And it's held up well. It's durable.
Yeah. At least give you 10 years of life expectancy, normally 20. Yeah.
So is it? So that's a parking lot.
Yeah, that's in Maui. We just put that down in December. They're gonna have it there for 2 years as they build a parking structure. So
very cool. So very industrial. Is it primarily industrial? Can like the dude in his garage get this put down, or not really?
Yeah, we do garage flooring. We have 4 different products. So the lightest one works perfect for garage flooring. Just throw that down and give yourself a clean surface that you can, do some work on.
Is this your toughest, your biggest, your thickest, the most robust? This guy?
This is the second most robust. So
second most, okay.
Yeah, 36,000 pounds per square foot load bearing. The toughest one is 86,400 pounds per square foot.
Is it thicker or is it?
Thicker. It has a unique design. It's the only mat that is close to that strength that's manually deployable. So everything else you're going to need a crane to drop that in because they're such heavy steel mats. This is only 36 pounds, but it gives you drive tanks across it. And
each panel is 36 pounds?
This is only 4.4 pounds. Our heavy duty one that you see with the hovercraft is 36 pounds.
Yeah, wild. Cool stuff, man. What's the website?
It's macrotrack.com.
Macrotrack.com. Boom, right there. Did you get that, Paul? Macrotrack.com. Awesome. Well, thanks, Kenny. Have a good show.
Thank you.
See you, buddy. All right. Robert, talk to this guy. He's got cool videos. What's up? We got to swap batteries, folks. So we're gonna walk back to the thing. We got enough to walk back. We're walking back. I don't know if we're live or not. We're gonna pretend we are. We're gonna come back, finish that back row because they don't get much love. They get forgotten about a lot. But everyone obviously looks at the robots. I thought that was a dude standing there for a second, and I was like, "Are you just standing there staring at the camera?" Yeah, show it me go fast. Show it me go fast. That's some good grammar. This guy's gonna show us a fast robot. Here we go. Whoa, boy. Very fast. Thank you. I think he might be getting yelled at by his boss over there. He's just showing off. I love it. Love it, love it. It was worth it. That was amazing. All right, here we go. That was pretty good. Get one of those. All right. Your art is cinematography. Ours is technology. Oh, it's Okina. They were just on screen 2 a couple minutes ago. I talked to the guy before the show. Might come back. They have some rad lenses. Rad lenses. We got some Bushwag. You want a water bottle? Let me know what you want, Paul. I'll grab whatever you want. You want a Zeiss lens? I keep teasing that we're going to come back to Zeiss lenses. Tell you what, let's go change batteries, and the first place we're going to come back to is Zeiss lenses. So, folks, make sure to stay tuned. And then we're going to go check out Row, because they have, you know, again, we checked on yesterday, but, oh yeah, they're showing, I think it's the Mandalorian, their virtual display, or virtual production, where you got a dude in front of a TV, and you shoot that, and that's your movie. We're getting lazy. Or are we getting efficient so we can have more wild and crazy stories told? Guys, we're going to cut here, change batteries. See you guys later. All right, we fixed some technical issues. Now we're going back out. I'm very excited to talk with this company, Kinefinity. They're out of China, I think, where they're originally from. But they were producing just insanely high resolution cameras for very reasonable prices, and I cannot wait to go see their new cameras they have this year. So let's adjust that exposure so we don't get blown out. Also, this is downtown Los Angeles, which is cool. We got the Staples Center here, JW Marriott there. LA Live is like the name of this little area, but it's really cool part of town. So normally shows like this are in Vegas. Well, maybe it's in Vegas, but we are here in Los Angeles, which is where Cinegear is all the time. So yeah, this place I knew was going to be super busy. Everyone's going to want to see this camera. So we're gonna wait to get our interview because it will be worth it because this thing is super cool. Sir, quick question for $1. Name me 3 movies.
The Fisher King, E.T., and Braveheart.
Good movies. Here's $1. Thank you. That was nailed it. All right. Wait a minute. How about her? Quick for $1. Name me 3 working directors.
No.
No. Good answer. All right. That's an option too. You can just say no. I love it. All right. As promised, we are going to go see the Zeiss booth. How we doing? Doing good? Love it. Ooh, doing well. Got the grammar correcting in there. Dude, these guys got monsters. How do we get one of these guys? Are these the upper graphs and boost some boost swag? All right. Not getting distracted by that. We'll come back to that in a minute. First, we're going to Zeiss. Because Zeiss is the name in glass. I think Zeiss, I might ask them, but they were working with Apple. Apple was going to come out with some of their like smart glasses. I don't know where that is, or if it got scrapped, or whatever. But let's see if we can find someone. Actually, did we talk to them already or no? We have not. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come here, come here, come here. Stop running. Hello. Do you have a couple seconds? What's your name again? Sorry.
Tony.
Tony, Andrew, how you doing?
Doing good.
Cinegear Live, obviously, you know what we're doing.
Yeah.
You guys are Zeiss. Obviously, everyone knows who you are. But for people who don't know who Zeiss is, What's the deal?
Zeiss is a manufacturer of all things optical. So, and our little bailiwick here is cinema lenses, cinematography lenses. We've been making them for about 150 years. First came out of Oberkochen, Germany, is where the company is located. We're making a very specific, a very exacting style of cinematography lens that's great for any type of movie that you're making, whether you're looking for a specific look or you're looking for a lens that might impart its own kind of look and character. We've got those options for today's cinematographer.
Super cool. 150, I didn't know that. 150 years, that's wild. So you guys are probably one of the oldest ones around, right?
Correct, yeah.
Not the oldest, right?
Yeah, us and Leica were kind of like in bidding wars there back in Jena, Germany. But we came out of the same place, and we've been doing it ever since.
Wild. What brand new stuff do you guys showing for us here?
Today we're showing our Supreme Prime Radiance lenses. So the Supreme Primes have come out, and everybody seems to enjoy them because they give you a nice cinematic look. They're softer, they're warmer, they have a lot of characteristic. The Radiance also takes that characteristic and adds a blue flare, a controlled flare, into the imagery, so that if you want to create a more dramatic look or more intensity, you have the ability to have that flare available in all of the focal lengths, knowing that it's going to be very consistent from lens to lens.
Is that what's showing on the monitors over here?
That's correct.
I'll go check it out here in a minute. That's super cool. So you guys decided when did that come out?
It's out now. Yeah, there's 11 focal lengths in the family.
They're all primes, or is there a zoom or two in there?
They're all primes. We do have cinema zooms, but the Radiance lenses are all primes.
Radiance are all primes. Any plans to zooms in those or no?
You know, never say never, but at the current time, there's no plans to release anything.
Got it. Very, very cool. And the cool thing is, while you have the really, really cool stuff that's groundbreaking, you have also the stuff for like the budget kind of filmmaker on the low end, right?
Absolutely,
low end is a bad way to put it, but like it is more affordable.
It's a workhorse lens, the Compact Prime CP3. So that lens is a much less expensive lens, and it's intended to be a lens that you can utilize for any type of format, whether you're doing music video, commercials one day, your episodics the next. It's going to be a lens that's going to allow you to be able to do that all in one system that you can afford.
Yeah, those are killer, and I've been this close to buying a set of those primes for a long time. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Cool, man. What's the website where we can check stuff out?
Go to zeiss.com/cine, and all the information is there.
Killer. And actually, Tony, while I have your ear here, can we go over to the monitor and kind of show us kind of what we're looking at and what to look for in this lens? Yeah, let's just go.
So what you're looking at here, especially in the lens, is you can see when there's not a light source introduced, it looks just like your Supreme Primes. It's very warm, it's very soft. I'm going to go that way next. It's very warm, it's very soft. It gives you a nice characteristic and a nice focus fall off in between your focal points. As you move this through and get into a source point of light, you can see that the flare starts to pop there. It's a very blue flare. So now as you go through, you can see what it's doing on the camera. And it's allowing you to create that look, that very filmatic look, or very fashion-forward look, if you're shooting that kind of music video or fashion industry pieces. So it allows you to do that, and then of course through all of the focal lengths, that flare is going to maintain the same. Sometimes when you detune a lens or you remove coatings, each lens is going to have a different flare characteristic, and that's great if you only need one for a specific shot. But if you're moving through a longer episodic piece or a feature film where you need to have the same lens across multiple focal lengths, you're going to get that from this lens.
You want that consistency, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to give you that consistent blue flare lens regardless of what focal length you use from the family.
That's rad. That's very, very cool. These are all spherical, right?
Yes.
Very, very cool. Awesome. Well, cool. Again, what was the website?
Zeiss.com/cine.
Cine. Awesome. Well, Tony, thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
All right, have a good show. Love it. Zeiss, always killing it. Anything else you want to see? What do we got? Some swag. Hello. Can I have one? Thank you. One for Paul, too, my camera guy. He loves blue swag. He can't get enough. Anything to add?
I have nothing to add. I'm assistant at the showroom.
Tony filled us on everything, so we're good to go. Thank you so much. Are these? Oh yeah, these are all the Supremes. These are all that we just witnessed. All those blue flares. Super cool stuff. Do you know the retail on these guys? Ballpark.
The Supreme Prime Radiance ranges from $23,000 to $30,000.
Each lens, right? Very cool. So, it's not for your DIY film student. It's more of a bigger production. But they're super cool. Definitely rental though. Rent them, shoot a cool thing. Let's move on. All right. Let's go. What even are these? These lights? Oh, I forgot to ask him the question I wanted to ask him. Let's go. Here we go. We're going to ask him. Actually, he's probably the Cine Lens department. I don't know if he would know, but he might know. But I don't want to put him on the spot. Oh. All right, moving on. Let's go back to the row booth. My ear itches. All right, so we've been talking virtual production all day. Everyone's talking they have camera trackers for virtual production, and what that means is you can have like an actor stand there, and then you can have your camera track so that when you move the camera, the back display updates with the background so that you can shoot a movie as if you were on Mars or in the Serengeti. But it's super cool, and you can stand on it. I think everyone's afraid, but you can just walk on it like this. Oh, so you can stand here, make a whole movie. We're not tracked or anything, so we'll have to be locked off. But this is the production. You can stand here and do stuff. I don't know what's behind me. Oh, it's showing the ceiling of what a soundstage looks like. Oh, no, here we go. Oh, geez, look at that. That thing's wrapped around the whole stage. That looks ginormous. That's super cool. Does this look like immersive? Like, hey, look at my G-Wagon. That's mine. Anyway, cool stuff. But I think this stuff is modular, and so it can be expanded infinitely tall and wide. You just add more modules. So, cool stuff. You got flooring that's tougher, back walls, higher resolution. But, yeah, that's a row. All right, moving on. What else we got? What else do we got? Oh, yeah, let's go to the back. We got to finish the back, give those guys some love, because they're doing some cool stuff back there. We got Core. They're doing batteries. We talked with them yesterday. Really cool stuff, really little batteries. That's the name of the game, is these little guys. Just super little, small batteries. They're fun. You guys love that jacket. You into NASCAR? Looks great NASCAR jacket. I should ask him, what, 3 directors. Name me 3 potato chips for $1. How's it going? We got Totino. We talked to that kid yesterday off camera, but we got Aputure, obviously, with their lights killing it. Look at that beauty light. Look at that hair, just flowing blue. Back to the robots. What's going on, guys?
Just partying, bro.
Just partying? We're gonna party afterwards.
PRG.
All right, we'll be there. We will be there. All right, we are on the back. I think they were giving me little levels. That's some good Bouchard. You want a level, Paul? I think Paul wants a level. Let's talk to Hawk. Let's see what they're up to. What's up, guys? Got a lot of standing around here. Get to work, huh?
Okay, I'm up. I'm ready to go, sir.
All right, what do we got?
We got Hawk Anamorphics. We're known for our anamorphic optics.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, we've been around a little bit. We're open in Los Angeles now, so we're pretty stoked.
Were you not before?
No, we've been available in the United States for 30 years, but we've not had a physical space on the ground.
Where were you out of before? That's news to me.
Weiden, Germany.
Very cool. So when do you open in LA?
We opened up in June of 2019, and then, of course, I don't know if you heard, there's been a pandemic.
Whoa.
Yeah, some of us. Anyway.
You in Burbank or where are you at in LA?
Basically, Exposition and La Brea. Jefferson and La Brea. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're open, and we have a great team. We've got an amazing lens technician who runs their lens department, Brian LaGrady.
Brian, what's up, man?
You know, we've got a lot of lenses and a lot of places to rent them, too. Come by to Hawk one of these days, and we'll show you a thing or two.
There we go. Awesome. So what can people expect at that facility besides, like, you know, they can buy a lens from you, rent them?
Experience with us because we're great people. We are predominantly a rental company. We don't do sales out of Los Angeles. The company, of course, does manufacture worldwide and distribute worldwide. But we have 200 lenses in our inventory with the largest anamorphic collection on Earth in Los Angeles. Yeah, we have a beautiful, amazing facility with a testing stage, grip and lighting package, several different camera bodies that you can use to test all of our glass on. We specialize, of course, in anamorphics, but we now also carry hybrid anamorphics, which are spherical lenses that deliver an anamorphic bokeh, as well as personality.
Did you guys come up with that, or is that
Yes, we patented that, and that's called the Mini Hawk. And we also manufacture what he's zooming in on right now, which is a PSU4, which is an on-set digital workflow that kind of combines a hybrid of what the DITs and VideoSys are doing all in one box that's portable and goes anywhere.
So a couple of questions for our content creators out there who obviously aren't buying this stuff, but like when they come in to rent from you, what's like a little prime package going to run them for a weekend?
It's going to run them a lot more money than they expected, but it's actually the way our rental structure is. We rent directly to filmmakers, but since we don't have cameras and we're just doing lenses, the bulk of our business is to support our rental partners like Keslo Camera, Panavision, Camtech, all these guys, Evidence Camera, B-Cine. We generally supply to them because cameramen don't just need lenses, they need everything. So they often don't come to us. So we don't publish pricing, it's all per job, per vendor, per situation.
Copy that. Yeah. So keep your secrets.
All right, I will.
I like it. Can I grab a level?
You take a level.
Can I have one for Paul?
You can take one for Paul.
Thanks. Paul loves levels. Oh, sorry.
Also, do you have a vacuum handy by chance? Because we get some mess here.
You got to hoover up some stuff?
Yeah, sorry.
What, where can people get more information? What's the website?
www.hawkanamorphic.com.
Ooh, you guys trying to get that hawk.com?
Hawk.com.
Trying to get that?
No, we don't want that. We're at hawkanamorphic.com.
That's probably for bird enthusiasts, hawk.com.
Or skateboard enthusiasts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. Have a good show. See you guys. All right. Oh, Paul, look at these levels, man. These are... Look at that. Let's see how well I can hold my... Actually, here's the logo. So you get the logo, and then you get the functionality. Boot. Anyway. Booswag. This is good stuff. These are pointy, too. You could use these for pointy things. My case builder. Let's talk to these guys. I love these guys. I designed a case for my Ursa Mini, and it's great because I'll let you give the spiel, but I designed it because I took a picture of my camera from as high as I could to get a nice image, and I backlit my glass table to get the nice outline, and then I laid out everything I wanted in the case, and then I was able to design it, and then you shipped it to me, and so I am a happy, satisfied customer. It all worked out perfectly.
Fantastic. That's really good. Yeah, and that's the key, right? So it's when you can get sometimes pre-made cases, but they're not for really what you want inside of your case. It's what somebody else thinks you need in your case. So with my case builder, you can go online just like you did, where you can do a photo of your items, or we have almost 7,000 shapes in our library now, so you could go.
Here is your. That's what we use, right? So you just drag out there.
Just drag it there. Just drag and drop. Yeah. So you can see right here we've got in our library, we've got all different shapes, cameras, lenses, all kinds of things like that. Once you find it, you just add it in, and just drag and drop. Yeah, that easy. Now, like you said, if it's not in our library, you go to that photo tracer. Just take a picture of your gear. So let me just take this one right here, the C500, let's just say. And you bring it in with a white background. It's going to auto trace right around it for you. So this way you can get it. Now this particular one is going to be put in the foam this way. You can also do it the other direction by taking a picture top down. And then 2 dimensions later, length, left to right, let's say that, and how deep it goes in the foam. And now you got yourself a custom cut. So something new that we're going to be launching in 3 weeks. I probably shouldn't tell you now, but we're going to be launching...
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek, exactly. Which is going to be the idea that you could print, full color print on your foam, on your lid. This way you could do logos, you could do labeling of cavities, anything that you want in the inside, just like that. Then you can get to some really fun stuff, which is, let's say, for rental shops or anything else. You can put pictures of the items in the cavities, like this. And also take a look, you can color code your cavities, you can put an outside shape that's really makes it pop. Really going to be game changing.
That's wild.
Isn't that nice? Yeah.
But I saw you, it was one of the past shows, and then I went home and I did it, and I was blown away how easy it was, you know? And so I just designed it, I laid everything out, and it holds exactly what I want it to hold, and it was not available. So it literally, like, every single customer is a custom thing for them and their needs, and so that's killer.
That's correct, yeah. And you can see that we, when it comes to the foam too, so we use a what's called top guard. It's got this high density topper on the top, a little softer underneath, so it still has the resiliency and everything that you need to keep it protected, a little softer underneath, so it's still like this. So I'm just going to grab a case right here just to show you. So if you think about the normal standard pick and plug, okay, that you get. Well, the key is that they're half an inch thick and they fall apart. part.
Yes.
So you would never be able to get this much stuff into one of these size cases here.
You would for about 13 seconds, and then this would break, this would break, this would break, that would break.
Exactly, exactly. So with our Top Guard foam, because it has that high density topper on it, you can get really close together and create just more space, get more stuff into your case and make it more usable. So yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So what I did, I got just an old Pelican case off of like Craigslist, and then I made my own foam, and boom, saved myself hundreds of dollars.
Absolutely. Yeah. Also, people, they say, do you have like a patchy case from Harbor Freight or, some of these other off-brand? Absolutely. We have them all in our library. So you can just pick the case and get yourself a brand new, usable foam and case for pennies on the dollar.
I love it. Well, Stephen, exciting stuff. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Have a good show.
I really appreciate it.
All right.
Yep.
See you, man.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. What's the website?
Oh, yeah. MyCaseBuilder.com. Exactly.
MyCaseBuilder.com.
Yep. Check it out. We're help you with any questions you have. Just come on.
So people know kind of what pricing. What kind of talk to us about that?
Oh, sure. So number one, we have a flat rate shipping all across the country for $8.99. So that's number one. Number two, we think it's very priced very reasonably. So this case here, this is a Doro brand. This is our brand, so it compares to the Pelican, but a lot less expensive. So this case with the custom foam for Pelican size 1510, the carry-on size. It's only $230.
Hang on. For the case and the custom foam. Wow.
Yeah, the Pelican version would be like $350, $375 for that. Yeah, exactly.
And then with the dividers, it's like $100 more.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot. The other thing too, again, if you have a case already, we just give you the foam only, like you did. Right. So it just makes it easy because a lot of times the cases are going to outlast your gear. So when you get the new gear, you just get a new piece of foam. You don't need a new case. But yeah, so that's how the pricing works, and it's unlimited cutouts for that size case that you have. So this way, you know what it is before you go in. You don't have to, start designing and all of a sudden the price shoots up. No, it's just one price.
That's super cool. And just my nerdy here-ness. Yep. How do you guys cut it out? This is very precise cutting. Is that water? Is it laser? Is it
water jet? Yeah, water jet's the best way to cut foam. Absolutely, it doesn't burn away. It can cut 10 inches deep, all in one cut, which makes it really clean. And the foam itself is, water repellent. It's like the same kind of material that's in a pool noodle, so it'll float. So once that water dries, it just creates just an unbelievable cut.
That's super cool. And then with you guys, it's not with the builder. It's a file, and you just print it out, and so it's easy on your end, right?
Exactly, yeah. It comes out of our system, goes right into our water jets. We have an engineer checks it before we go and cut it to make sure that it works. So
hey, are you sure you want this? Because it's pretty thin right there.
Exactly. We allow you to do anything on there because most of the time it's okay, and we want to make sure that, for instance, like right here, okay, something like this, okay, that's very thin there, but yet you have a lot of foam here and here, so that's okay, even though you're very close to the edge. Software's not going to tell you that. Our engineers tell you that and make sure that it's okay.
There's something, too, that I didn't learn until afterwards that I happened to just get lucky and do it, but I would suggest out there people take this into consideration. Consider how the case is going to carry and how it's going to, and where the weight is inside. Because I have, in my case, I have the camera on one side and then a big old block cutout where all of my batteries go. And they're on the charger, and they're heavy, and they're big. But I did it to where that was toward the bottom. So when you close it and you carry it, that weight is on the bottom. But had I put that on the top with all the other little things down here, over time it would have kind of sagged down and kind of could have crushed it down here. And so put the weighty stuff toward the middle where it opens. That way when you carry it, you're just smart, or just design it so you don't have as much in each compartment. But like you said, I wanted to maximize what it was. So any chance I could, I was like, let's put a square here because I can put some cables there or whatever. And then I had like my custom stuff where I'm like, okay, I want my card reader here. I want my viewfinder here, my camera here. Yep. So fun stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself, which is basically right. When you pick this case up, if you have all your weight in the front, it's going to try to fall down every time you try to carry it. You don't want that. If you're always going to use it with wheels and the handle like this one, put it down towards the bottom so that when you carry it, it's all good. Yeah, exactly.
That's right. So I got lucky I learned that. But yeah, good stuff. Stephen, keep up the good work, man.
Very nice to meet you.
All right, see you guys. All right, moving right along. Any questions there, Paul? Good? You want one now? They're really cool. I can't recommend them enough. It's so easy. It's just fun to build your cutout, and then boom, you have a whole custom case for yourself. Fun stuff. All right, is that the BLUESHAPE? Yeah, we did that for day one. They make batteries. That was the third one we started. Day one, we had Lindsay Optics, to Xylight, over here to BlueShape. So we got Macrotech, we talked to him. British cinematographer. What's up, guys? Enjoying the show?
Yes, very much.
Very much. Good answer. What's your most exciting thing you've seen here today?
Ooh, all the young people. It's great to see like new people, new faces kind of coming into this world.
Definitely. So you guys don't sound very British.
No, we're not. We're American representatives. The British editors had trouble getting their passports because of COVID and everything, and so they asked the American representatives to take over.
Love it. Is this the current issue? Can I have one? Dude, this is are they all the size, or is it a special edition? Got to put the ASC to shame, huh? Ours is bigger. Love it. Awesome. See you guys. You want one, Paul? I got you one. You got this one. All right. Paul has one. DayPlay. I actually had questions for these guys. Because I feel like, based on their sign, they're a competitor to like Mandy, or what are those other websites where you go on there and you're like, I'm a freelancer, hire me. Yeah, staff me up, exactly. And so it's always like, you go on there and you make a profile, but you never get a really good gig offers. So I'm curious to grill them. We'll come back to them. In the meantime, I want to go hang out with my Japanese friends again, though, with their crazy zoom lenses. Here we go. Tim, what's up, man? Andrew. This is Paul. We are Cinegear Live.
Live, okay.
Good.
Hi, everyone.
So, yeah, hard questions. You're grilling. So you guys are DayPlay.
Yes.
So let's hear what you guys do, and then I'm going to vent my frustrations with maybe your competitors, right? And so we'll see how you solve them.
Okay. Oh, my gosh. Live, right?
Live, on air. Yep. No redos.
Okay. Oh, so we connect people that are finding work or finding people who are looking for work in our app by our availability calendar. And that way, if somebody's searching for a camera operator on a certain day, or in 3 weeks from now for a project, or 3 months, you just write in those dates that you're looking for, and those people that will come up, and they're all available at that time. So.
Nice. So the calendar, that makes it so you don't have to go back and forth like, hey, are you available here? No, you're not. Right. Okay, fine. Like, are you available? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the key right there, the availability calendar.
So the question is, chicken or the egg? What comes first, the freelancers and the people who want to get hired, or the productions that are looking for people to hire? Because you kind of have to have both of them to have the platform work, right?
Yes. We're trying to get more production UPMs and producers on it to get involved with it in that hiring too, maybe in department heads such as DPs and maybe first ADs and things. But usually, like Best Boys and First ACs, they do a lot more of the hiring of everybody too in their departments. So,
yeah. So what kind of numbers are you looking at on your platform now? How many people do you have who have made profiles?
We have 3,300 people right now in all of the U.S., Canada, London, Australia.
You're all over.
Yes. So Australia, New Zealand. So we're going to be, if Cinegear goes there, we're going to be there with you.
Nice. So you're saying, so can Paul and I go on there and make like our profiles and list our skills, and then we can get potential job offers?
Yes. If they match what people are looking for, yes. So pretty good. Huh?
How many? So for what percentage would you say of people that have gone on there and made profiles and are legitimate candidates, not just people who, I have an iPhone, I can shoot. So ignoring those people, what kind of numbers are we talking for? Like, do those guys get put on jobs?
I'd say it's for the people that are. We also list non-union people, but the people that are union get more guaranteed jobs just because they're union and people know that it's legit, and they have maybe an IMDb that's more complete, and so it's easier for people, even if you don't know somebody, to just look at that stuff and go with them.
That brings up an interesting question. I'm not union. I don't know if Paul's union. He's not. So for non-union people, what is it? Is it much tougher? And does union people get the love on the site, or is it?
It's both, because some people just need, they need people, and they got to start somewhere, and they don't necessarily want to go to Craigslist or whatever, right? So they go to that, and then look at the resume and things, and then just start chatting with them, which we don't share any personal information, so they just use the chat to actually talk to each other on the app.
Nice. What's the website?
It is DayPlay.com, and we're available also on Apple and Android.
Killer. DayPlay.com. This is a good URL get. Good work. All right, Tim. Thanks for talking, man. Good work. Very cool. So, guys, get on DayPlay. Sign up. Get some work. Get working. Working. Love working. All right, we have got this side. We've got that side. This is the back side. I worried Tim there at the beginning. He was nervous there. I think that's Brandon, the sales guy, right? Yep, that's him. He was gone before. He's there now. We already talked to his bosses, though. We don't need the sales guy. Oh, we have Panasonic hats. You want a Lumix hat? You shoot Panasonic? You want a Lumix hat? I'm gonna put. I got another. This magazine is so big. I wonder if it's like cinematic. Are you supposed to read it? Yeah. What if it's a magazine that you're supposed to read like this? So it's like oh, look at that cinematic frame. It's all centerfold, but no. What a missed opportunity. That's my magazine. I thought it was a cinematography magazine. It's read like this, not like this. Yeah. Oh, we should, Paul. Let's do it. You and I. All right. NFP. PP22. Let's talk to NFP. Why not? Insurance. We'll put it here for now. Guys, I got a problem. I have a production, and I need insurance for it. Can you guys provide that? All right, Mario, tell us about it.
So basically, is it a TV production, commercial?
Let's say it's a live production at a trade show.
Okay, yes, we can do it. We can do it. You'll basically need to fill out a questionnaire with general questions, details about the actual project that you're working on, and then we can determine the coverages that we need, compare it to the requirements by the venue and things like that.
So is it, if I'm just like a one or two man thing, if it's just Paul and I, and we're on a shoot, I mean, we're not a big production company, is it something that we can afford to, or are we just better off risking it and hoping nothing bad happens?
No, you always have, it's better to always have insurance. It's always better to have insurance, You never know if you or your cameraman here, someone can come behind him, they trip and fall, they get hurt, you get sued. So it's better to have.
We just run. We run for it. Paul's quick. I'm quick. We're quick.
He looks like he's a fast runner. So.
Yeah. Look at those quads.
Yeah. So.
Definitely. All right. What's the website where people can find you?
NFP.com.
NFP.com. So it sounds like, obviously, nobody likes to think about insurance. Nobody likes to get it. It's always the last thing after, the creativity and the ideas. It's just the insurance. But they can come to you guys with what they have, what they're looking to do, and you guys just can take care of the whole thing.
Exactly, yes. So we do the small guy, the big guys, we do the very little rental guy, but we also do production companies, from small to big. We can do one day shoots. We can do a whole year, too.
I was just going to say, you guys can't do one-day things? Like if I just need a permit for a one-day thing, you guys can handle that?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Awesome. Well, Mario, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Nathan, good to meet you guys. NFP.com. See you guys. Don't fall backwards and trip over someone, because we're not insured. I think we are, but good thing it's more than just Paul and I. So they're insured. All right, moving on. Let's talk to this Tokina. Deus, what's up, man? Should have asked that guy. What's up, Justin? You got 2 seconds? Are you with the friends? So we're Cinegear Live. Dude, we got the BlackMagic 12K representing BlackMagic over here. Anyway, so Tokina, what's your deal?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? No, what are you guys showing off? What do you guys got?
Yeah, okay, so we got the new 25 to 75 here. We just started shipping about 2 or 3 months ago. So, this is a purpose-built cinema camera lens. It's T2.9. It's a great mid-range. There's not many other lenses in this, zoom range. It has a 300-degree focus throw to get, fine-tune it.
Oh, yeah.
They come with, many different mounts. So this one is a PL, but you can also mount swap it. We don't currently offer the mount kits yet. They're going to be $400 each, but you can switch it to EF, Micro Four Thirds, and Sony E.
Dude, and I was talking to you before the show. Sorry, I cut you off.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was talking to you before the show, and you were telling me the price on these, and it blew my mind.
Yeah. So these retail at $49.99. Yeah.
Unreal. It's so approached. Yeah, for a good cinema lens with a good build. I mean, that's not plastic, right? That's
Yeah, this is a full metal housing. Yeah, so you know it's pretty durable. It's a little, you know, has some weight to it, but yeah, you know, you get the full metal housing.
unreal. And they're shipping now?
Yes. Yeah. We're shipping in limited quantities right now, just because you know it's pretty new. But you know we're pretty back ordered, I'd say.
Oh, you are. What's the weight? Would you say?
Depending on who you order, probably 60 to 90 days.
Okay, so a couple months. Not crazy. Cool. All right, what else we got?
So we got the 50 to 135. So this is another super 35 plus lens that we offer in the Cine Zooms. This is a telephoto 50 to 135 Mark II. Same deal. They come in different mounts. They're T2.9. So yeah, they all feature an 86 millimeter filter thread, a 95 millimeter outer diameter for matte boxes.
Yeah, for your matte box. Oh, fits that perfectly.
And then we have the 11 to 20, which covers the wide end. Same thing, T2.9, all of that. So all the gears are in the same position.
Very cool. And these are all shipping now.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Sweet.
So these are readily available. The 50 to 135 and the 11 to 20. This one, not so much, just because of how new it is.
Yeah, brand spanking new. Got to catch up with demand.
We started selling these. It's a 3-lens Cine Zoom case for the S35 lenses, designed by Jason Cases. These retail for $4.99.
The whole case and the foam and everything?
Correct, yep. In its current configuration.
Yeah, very cool. So you can take your whole kit on the run, yep. On the fly.
It's an original or genuine Pelican 1510 case.
Yeah, you are.
That's Tokina branding right there.
Nice, very cool. So is the website Tokina.com?
TokinaCinemaUSA.com.
TokinaCinemaUSA.com.
Yes.
All right, good work, Justin. Keep it up. See you, buddy. All right, filters too. Didn't even mention to me about those, but yeah, tell us about the filters. What do you got here with the filters?
Yeah, so from Tokina, we got the standard Pro R&Ds. They're offered in 0.3 to 2.1. We only currently make them in 4 by 5.65 and then a 6.6 by 6.6. We offer 5 different diffusions.
What did you see
So we got
yesterday?
the Black Alchemy.
Because
Black
Andrew's
Supermist,
interviews will still be available.
Clear
They'll be
Supermist,
running.
Pearlescent, and Soft Res. They're offered in densities of 1/8, 1/4, 1/2, and 1. The exception is the Black Alchemy. Those retail for $4.19 each, but the other 4 retail for $359.
That's great, man. That's killer.
But it's incredibly powerful.
Yeah, drop those in front of your matte box and in front of your new Tokina 25 to 75, and you're good to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Love it. Well, Justin, good work, man. Keep it up.
I'm very excited to talk with this company, Kinefinity. They're out of China, I think, where they're originally from. But they were producing just insanely high resolution cameras for very reasonable prices, and I cannot wait to go see their new cameras they have this year. So let's adjust that exposure so we don't get blown out. Also, this is downtown Los Angeles, which is cool. We got the Staples Center here, JW Marriott there. LA Live is like the name of this little area, but it's really cool part of town. So normally shows like this are in Vegas. Well, maybe it's in Vegas, but we are here in Los Angeles, which is where Cinegear is all the time. So yeah, this place I knew was going to be super busy. Everyone's going to want to see this camera, so we're gonna wait to get our interview because it will be worth it because this thing is super cool. Yeah, just awesome stuff. So we'll hang tight. In the meantime, I'm gonna stand in the shade. In the meantime, we can go back and talk with Dawn some more about her smoke effects. Let us know in the comments what you guys want. Send us a chat. Let us know what you want to see more of, what questions you have. Literally, tell us what questions at what booth, and I will go ask them.
Gen Energy on-location power solution for 48-volt LED lights. Looks like it's the batteries, because that's an Aputure light. These are big old batteries. What are we talking here? How many watts? I don't see a watt marker on there. U.S. military standard. What does that mean? We're going to check it out. I can't wait to ask our friend. Carbon fiber. I wonder if that's functional or just aesthetics. Let's find out. Oh, they're giving out T-shirts. I know Paul's a sucker for T-shirts. He cuts the sleeves off, walks his chihuahua. He gets all the looks. All right. This guy has a cool backpack though. It's just a complete no. There's no case to even show around. Let's look at this backpack first of all. At Cinegear, you see stuff like the Ghostbusters backpack. Look at these clips. These are like polished nickel. Looks like it's designed pockets everywhere. You got the flaps, so it's kind of so weather resistant with a pocket. I hope this guy doesn't think I'm pickpocketing him because I'm not. I'm admiring his Ghostbusters backpack is what I'm doing. I love it. There's a new one coming out, right? Yeah, there's a new one coming out. I think it's pretty soon. I want to say it's like one of the kids from Stranger Things. Maybe not, but I think Bill Murray makes an appearance. Anyway, cool stuff. And then this guy's backpack, more of a military, a little more of a... Keep going, sorry. We're just filling time. A little more of a subdued style. You know, you have your loud Ghostbusters and you have your subdued. Look at that nice veg tan leather. Got some canvas, the buckles on the side. Very nice backpacks. We're live, so we are... Go ahead. All right, so let's let these guys finish up. Gen Energy. I love seeing the inside of things. Dude, let's go look over here though real quick, because this is, I think, yeah, this is a newer light from Ari. It's obviously not their booth, but here at Cinegear, if Ari's not here, chances are some of the stuff is here. And then this is a sky panel, or it is not a sky panel. That is something completely new. I've never even seen that before. What brand is this? Cream Source. Dude, look at this full color LCD monitor back here. Look at that. Oh, smooth. Never heard of them. Go look at Cream Source. Maybe creamsource.com or Cream Source Lighting or Cream Lighting. Something like that. You'll find it. Got this aluminum. Oof, yeah, that's beefy. That's really cool. Really cool. All right. These are the guys with the monsters. Let's see if we can sweet talk our way into either a t-shirt or a monster. That'll be a win. What do you want, Paul? A t-shirt or a monster? Paul wants both. He's getting greedy. All right, calm down. Let's pick one or the other. Dude, who is next? Oh, next door to them was those guys that make the waterproof cases. Actually, no, water resistant. So, actually, no, they do waterproof. But this one that they're showing is that one's just for on top of the water. So it's like it prevents splashing from getting into your camera. But they have other ones that are meant for underwater stuff, and they're doing stuff all over the world. Cool stuff. It's really good to have not have your cameras get wet, because that's very bad. Very bad. All right, looks like they're okay. I think those guys are really interested in the batteries, so we're gonna let them go. We'll come back to them. Let's walk the show floor. All right, we've been that way. We've been that way. We've been all ways. Let's just keep going. Indipro, talked to my guy yesterday. We got lighting over here. We're talking. Let's walk in the Quasar booth. Let's just talk to these guys. How are we doing? Doing good. You want to talk some more? Dude, we got new audiences today. So what do we got showing off here today?
Today we're showing off the Rainbow 2 and double rainbow lights. We have under spectral control with the XY. I got to put this back on because that's what we do.
Because it's a pandemic.
It's a pandemic. We're showing off the XY control for the rainbow and double rainbow lights.
Love it. Before we get to that, what about this? Was it? Yeah, it was here, right? That thing was showing off some flames before, right?
Definitely. We're running media through all of these. We have 2,000 pixels running here. We got 48 universes of ArtNet data.
That's wild. Show me some of those colors up here over here, would you? On the rainbow tubes. Oh, it's down here. Yeah, it's live.
So this is a live demo of two different things. We're talking about XY control, and we're talking about spectral fidelity in the light. So if you look down here, I'm not sure how your camera will pick it up, but if you look down there, you can see the orange fruit and the orange Skittles on the red background. We're using full high spectrum white light that we're projecting on there now. With this control, and what you see here, I've changed to RGB, and you see the red and the orange all start to muddle together. That's representing just an RGB control of the light. Our XY profile has spectral fidelity to give you the control of how you mix your white light diodes. So even on your camera here, you can see when it's in full spectrum mode, you can see the orange is really prevalent. But when you're just using RGB with the quality slider at 0%, it all starts to meddle together. That's why your spectral fidelity of your light is so important. How are you making that white light?
I've been talking to, every time we talk lights, I talk CRI, because CRI is super important, right? So this goes beyond that, right?
Right. So CRI is actually a metric of how your eye perceives light. Cameras are not as sensitive as your eye. What we're talking about now is SSI. SSI is the Spectral Similarity Index. That's how close does your light represent the actual light that you are duplicating with LEDs. That's very important because with CRI, you can have a really poor quality of one of the spectrums and really high on the other side, right? It averages out to become a number. CRI essentially just tells you if you do not have a bad light. It doesn't tell you have a good light.
Ooh.
SSI is the future. It's what the ASC is pushing to really say how confident are you that this light can produce the right spectrum. If you look right here, this is our white light spectrum that we are producing right now. And if I take this quality slider down, you can see that's now just RGB. That's going to be a much lower SSI of your light, and that's why your colors all start to really muddle together.
That's wild. So is SSI, is it a rating, is it a number, or is it as easy?
It's a similar equivalency that CRI is, but we want to get away from CRI and say, what's the SSI of that light? How does it closely mimic a 3200 Kelvin tungsten light?
So is it measured on a percentage, like 0 to 100, or?
100% is essentially just similar to CRI, that's like the sun. With SSI, you're measuring the peaks and the valleys of your spectrum of your light. So if the line here, if you drew a vertical line across the top of that, that's what, in a sense, 3200 would be. So it deducts every peak and valley outside of that to give you your rating of your SSI.
Okay, so SSI, obviously here in the histogram you can see it, but you're saying that SSI can be represented as a number too, or it's a histogram?
No, as a number 2. This is your spectral distribution of the light. Your SSI compares that to what 3200 tungsten light would be, or 56K daylight. What would that actually be, and how well is your light representing that?
Very cool. So you guys are at the forefront of this. I love it.
Yeah, we're pushing hard on the color science to really bring the control and bring the knowledge to everybody so that we get away from CRI, we go to SSI, so that people can better trust their lights.
So when you're doing this up and down, controlling it, but that's just to show good and bad, or when would you ever want just RGB? Like, why would you not ever want the full color spectrum?
That's hard to say when you wouldn't want it. You're shooting a horror movie, you have this look, you're in a practical situation where you're trying to match an LED panel coming at you, like an LED wall. You could take the quality slider down to source match better, right? If you're trying to match
fluorescence, right? Kind of maybe it's super green.
Exactly. It's another tool that it's not really available in any other lights to be able to have this type of control in your LEDs.
Great, love it. It's available now?
It's available now. It's part of our XY profile that we just released at the show. Downloadable for our Rainbow 2 and Double Rainbow LEDs. Double Rainbows are 2 rows of 20 pixels each. For the 2-footer, the 4-footer is 2 rows of 24 pixels. Let me say that again. The 2-footer is 2 rows of 10 pixels each, 20 pixels.
And this is the 2-footer right here, right?
The 2-footer right here.
So can we turn to your Paul? Can you come over here and look at this guy, or can you turn it? So this is our.
Or we come over here.
Or over here, yeah.
So
Perfect.
Here's the 2-footer here. We got 2 rows of 10 pixels each with the same quality white light that we talked about before. And in the 2-footer, this is 50 watts. In the 4-footer here, we have 2 rows of 24 pixels, 48 pixels total. When you're controlling a 48 pixel light with full color control, you're talking about 9 channels per individual pixel. So this ends up being 433 lights, 433 DMX channels to control it. You can also simplify it down. You could say, I don't want to control it in every pixel. I want to control it as just as 1 light, or as 2 pixels, 3, 4. You can simplify the light down to any permutation from there.
Dude, so all this stuff sounds super cool, but does that make the price of it just go to the moon, or what are we talking on price?
So the price of these, the 2-footer is, what's the 2-footer at? 2-footer is $900, 4-footer is $1,300.
Nice, right? This price, sure. And these are all shipping now, available?
All shipping now, all available now. Give us a call, quasarscience.com.
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 Killer. Awesome, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, see you guys. Thanks, Tom. All right. Got kits here with cases. Love it. What if this were to? Oh gosh, those are beefcakes. Those are heavy. Those are fun. Those are cool. These are not rainbow. Those are tubes. These are fluorescent tubes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's lights everywhere. They didn't even talk about half these lights. They were just all about the rainbow lights, which is great. Okay, Film Gear. We talked to them yesterday. So let's talk to them today because they have cool lights that are colored. This booth is looking pretty. There's some people here. Yeah. Let's talk to this guy. Hello. How's it going? You got 2 seconds? We're Cinegear Live. We're the ones broadcasting the show live. You guys have some new stuff this year, right?
Yeah. You guys visited us yesterday too.
We did. That was exciting. I just wanted to give more viewers the opportunity to see what you guys have.
Yeah. So this year is a big year for us. It's the first expo in like 2 years, so we've got like a lot of new stuff lined up. We've got the power beams here. We do 4K, 9K, and up to 18K in daylight. They're beam projectors. You can get like a nice collimated shaft of light with those. We do them in tungsten as well, where it's 5K, 10/12, up to 24K. So the largest one will have a 36-inch face, and it spots down to 0 degrees. So you're getting that really directional beam from them.
Yeah, so really cool kind of effects when you want that specific look, right? Like a helicopter spotlight kind of thing, right?
Exactly, like searchlights. If you just want to do like a shaft of light poking through a nighttime skyline.
You probably, and the beam is so intense that you probably wouldn't need a lot of like smoke or haze to get it to show up, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you don't need like a super dusty area for that. These have pretty bright output, so you can do it in lower particle areas.
Yeah, super cool. All right, what else we got?
We have the Maxi Brutes. We brought the Max 9 and the Max 4 is up on the speed take on the tungsten Maxis. So we designed a very narrow angled lens so that even though these are LED, they give a really good punch to them. And they're fully RGB.
Yeah, I mean, we can look at like this guy over here. He is lit up, and he's probably 30 feet away, right? He's lit up. All the booths over there are all lit up. I don't know if they appreciate it or not, but they're lit up whether they want it or not.
Yeah. So full spectrum RGB. It does full spectrum white light as well, from 2700 Kelvin to all the way up to 10,000 Kelvin.
Do you know the SSI rating on them?
I do not off the top of my head.
I just learned what SSI rating was, so it's like the new CRI apparently. Because CRI is not good enough, so it's like the quality of your light. So it's more than just CRI apparently. But anyway.
CRI, TLCI, both 95 plus for certain across all film gear products. We don't compromise on color temperature.
Love it.
We don't want you guys fixing everything in post.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so.
Nice. So you got the Maxi Brute, the 9, the 4, and then what else we got? We got the 4 is up here on the truss as just like the 4, and we also have it as like a space light, right? Or what do you call that?
Yeah, that's our newest, highest wattage space light. It's 1080 watts, so it's got the same heads as the Maxi Brute in a more space light friendly arrangement.
Well, looks like there's what 6 of them in here, right?
Yeah, exactly. So. Kind of halfway between the Max 4 and the Max 9. It does same things, full spectrum RGB, full spectrum white light with CRI, TLCI over 95. We really developed it to kind of be like have the sufficient throw to light from like the tallest studios. So even a ceiling this tall. For this light at 100% intensity, that's no problem.
No problem at all, huh?
Yeah. Even through skirts, even through diffusion, you get a nice even studio lighting from these. So if you've got like a tall studio, you might want to check out our 1100C.
These are all available now, right?
The last 2 things that we talked about have 12 weeks lead time, and the power beams have 8 weeks lead time, but they've been used in Europe already, and they're just waiting.
The Europeans love them or what?
They asked for them in the first place. They wanted us to design beam projectors, so we did. And
because they're like, for a while nobody was making beam projectors, right?
Right. So that's why people wanted them still, and that's what we delivered. Yeah.
Love it. So 8 weeks on these guys, 12 weeks on the Maxi Brutes and the Max 9 and the 4.
Yeah, and then 12 weeks as well on the Helios.
Nice, and that's filmgear.com?
Filmgearusa.com.
Filmgearusa.com. Jeremy, thank you for your time, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, see you guys. All right, let's mosey right along. We got cinema devices over here showing off their crazy gadgets, like this guy right here with the arms. Boosh. Should we get you one of those, Paul? Take the weight off your shoulder, so you can just walk around. I don't know though, man. You're raising a lot of attention to yourself, and not about saying it's embarrassing, but you got to wear it with confidence. That's for sure. You can't. You're not going to blend in with one of those things. But all right, let's play one more round of For a Dollar. I have $1 here. Let's think of a question first, though. Let's think of a question. Let's ask people. The best questions are the ones that are like the easiest, but when you put them on the spot, they're like, oh, I can't think of any. Like, name 3 movies. That's pretty easy. But once again, something that easy, but also it would make them walk up. How about 3 lens companies? I like it. I'm gonna get this guy over here. Here we go. Excuse me, sir. For $1, name 3 lens companies.
You got Canon. You got Zeiss.
One more?
Well, Duclos.
That counts. Yes, it does. All right, good job. Thank you, Jesse. All right, Jesse nailed it. Hello. How's our guy?
All right.
Producing the shit out of the show. Love it. All right, we got Savage. What? We haven't been over here. This little cluster we have not talked to. All right, that light is on the fritz. Going for the horror show effect. I love it. Fiilex, we can go talk to them. This guy's on the phone. What are these things? Do you know what these are? I don't know what these are. Let's ask what they are. They could be little AC units. They could be... I don't know what they are. Hello, good sir. What are these?
These are UVC air cleaners.
Air cleaners. I said they're air things, yeah.
Yeah, what's going on inside is there's a UVC reactor. So there's completely surrounded UVC light field. This is your intake filter. This filter, there's no efficacy here. This is just like a MERV 3 filter to keep dust off the bulbs, right? So air goes in, comes around, goes into the reactor, flips again, and then the rest of the machine traps the light so clean air can come out.
So if you put your mouth on that, you're breathing 100% pure air, clean air.
Clean air, yep. And then it's been tested against SARS-CoV-2, 99.99% effective for the concentrations inside the barrel, and 99.996 for airborne COVID.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what kind of application would you have for like a unit this big? Is this like in a soundstage?
An average soundstage might need more than one, but you got about 800 CFM of clean air coming out. So think of that as like, say, a 60 by 60 foot space with a 10-foot ceiling. And then if you have 2, they're additive, right? And they're also additive to whatever your air conditioning system is doing.
Got it.
Yeah. If you're, say, in a 1,000-foot space, like an average retail space, with a 9-foot ceiling, you'll get 4 air changes from 1 unit. The CDC recommends 6 air changes an hour for like clean, sterile air.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
this does not cool the air. I mean, it feels cool because it's blowing, but
it's cool because there's basically enough fan speed to cool the bulbs and not heat up the room, which is great. So you're not adding to the AC load. You know, stuff like that.
And sorry, it feels like it's very like convenient with COVID and everything, but you guys were around before that, obviously, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Our traditional products, soft sun and lightning strikes, are long arc xenon plasma bulbs. So those bulbs have UV and IR. So when the pandemic started, we were getting approached by lighting directors and others to sort of use our lamps the way they were, maybe take the protective glass off as a way to fight COVID. What they do is they do upper room GUV, and that's when you sort of kill all the air in the top, and then you hope the air mixes. The problem is it comes with a lot of UV exposure danger for skin and eyes, and you never know quite how much you're getting, how much you're delivering. But since we were able to put the fan and the UV together, now I can just answer your question easily. Like, yeah, turn the fan on full speed, this is how much you get.
So you guys developed, so this is
completely developed by
completely developed. There was a problem, COVID happened, you developed this.
Yep. Yeah. Our first versions were like metal boxes with like old duct hose coming out, and we would just like go over the camera because we were on a couple movies, and the whole crew's in PPE. The actors taking off their masks to do the scene, and the actors are getting sick, and then the movie's shutting down anyway. So that was what sort of sparked it for us. We were like, we got to create some kind of air barrier between, or just constantly clean air. And that's sort of how the idea started, yeah.
Killer. I feel like normally something like this would take a long time to kind of bring to market, but you guys, how long has this been available?
These units like this have just been available maybe 2 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Brand spanking new.
Yeah. It's really new, yeah. Our original versions we had available for the last few months or so, I'd say 3 to 6 months, something like that. And then these are kind of our pre-production units, you know, ready to go wider.
Very cool. Just running off of house power, no problem.
5 amps of house power. That's it.
Killer. Killer, killer. What's the website?
Luminaire.com.
Luminaire.com. There we go. Luminaire. Is that is that I with a little symbol there?
Yep, it's a Y.
Y.
I'll give you guys a couple hats, too.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Paul loves hats. I'll carry his.
Yeah,
sweet.
And then the QR code gets you to the website too. You can see the full test results for anybody that wants to geek out on that stuff.
Yeah, there are plenty of geeks out there, right? Yeah. Luminaire.com. Love it. Well, thanks, man. Have a good show.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right. See you guys. Dude, let's enjoy some of this clean air for a second, huh? Just no mess right here, right? Dude, love it. Thank you. All right. Don't worry, Paul. I got you a hat. All right. Now the trick is to leave these at some other booth. Okay, we are walking and talking. What time is it? You guys with us? You guys hanging out here on Cinegear Live 2021? Let's pick one more booth, and then we'll call it quits for a second. Give us a break. Have we talked to literally everyone? Astera, we have not talked to them. Let's talk to them. It looks like lights. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's lights. But let's see what kind of lights. Dude, this booth is packed. What's going on here? Everybody knows something I don't. I know that this is the place to be. I wonder if Brooke can help explain what we're looking at. I see an arrow. I see tubes, fluorescent style. You know, not fluorescent, but they're just tube style, right? We got bulbs. All right. Denise, I need you to scoot along so I can talk to Brooke. Dude, this is like a hands-on booth. Everyone's getting real handsy here. I love it. Handsy. Yeah, what's everyone doing? They're just... Alright, we'll find someone, and you guys will find out when I find out what's going on here. It looks like we got an iPad controller here, so I assume the iPad is controlling something. That's a very safe guess, I think. We got lights here. Looks like, yeah, we should just hands-on. It's like a petting zoo. You can just grab lights and do things with them. Yeah, how's that, huh? Is that good for the, oh gosh, that's terrible. Sorry, viewers at home. Looks like they're modular, so you can just do a whole thing with them. You can do like that. You can do, yeah, we got two here. Fun. I'm sure Paul loves that in the face. All right. Yeah, super cool. We can, oh, this makes it so it's soft. So there it is, direct. And then you put this little guy, all of a sudden, it's a nice soft light. How this goes on, I don't know. But it does. Somehow. You can trust me, that goes on there. So, cool. Then you get purple. It feels like one of those games, you know, like Trouble. Remember that game with the dice in the middle? That was a fun little board game. Cool. Then you charge them. Yeah, cool. Lights. All right. No, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, Jesse. I got to find someone. I want to know more of that. I want to go deeper. So. Got some people over here, but they're all getting their ear talked off by eager potential customers. How about this guy? Let's just scoot in here. We'll pressure him. Here we go. I got Brooke. Brooke, hello. Great. I was playing with them, blinding myself with them, but can you tell us a little more deeper? What do we got here?
These are the new pixel bricks by Astera. Are you familiar with the Titan Tube?
No.
Okay, so the Titan Tube broke out into the film industry in 2018 and pretty much hit the nail on the head, and they exploded.
If you do say so yourself.
Yes. Well, you know, they're seen everywhere, so they're known for they've done really well with the 100% wireless technology. Battery operated, but they're not limited to that. You can also plug them in. They're easily operated via an app, but you can also wire them for DMX as well, so you're not limited. And what's amazing about it is they come preloaded with all of the filter gels, both Lee and Roscoe, but you can also choose your own exact color if you want. And there's theft protection embedded within. You can also beat match, and the app comes preloaded with really cool effects. So a police car. So if you're filming, you can have the red and blue flashing. Fireworks, TV static, paparazzi. You can even have design a flow with white light to reflect against the car to
simulate driving. Yeah.
Yes, to simulate driving. So that was the first model that broke out into the scene, and now we have built that technology into all kinds of different functionalities. This is our pixel brick, so it's a single pixel, and you can connect them and make all kinds of fun shapes and eye candy.
It looks like here you have it like a little star arrangement, a little circular, you know, and then you can really put them in any arrangement, it looks like, right?
Yes, you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can build very tall towers.
How tall is very tall? What's the limit?
The sky is the limit.
As much as you can structurally support, right?
Yes, exactly.
Very cool. So these guys are available now?
They are starting to hit the market there, but pre-orders are pretty massive. So that's going to take a while to catch up.
Gonna have to wait. Well, we kind of a couple months, couple years. What was that lead time?
No. I mean, like, go ahead with the new shipping environment now. Go ahead. The best thing you can do is plan for what you're going to need 3 months out. That's
be safe. Yep.
Yep. Because
what are you talking retail for these guys?
A single unit is $425. The case of 8 with the charging power box, that is $4,000, and with the accessory set, that is $1,425.
Love it. What's the website?
The website is astera-led.com.
Astera-LED. ASTERA-LED.com.
Yes.
Love it. Brooke, thank you for your time.
You're very
Have a great show. All right. That was fun. Yep. Ooh. Got distracted by it. Here we go. This is more of this anamorphic flare. We got them Schneider optics. Let's just let's focus that. What do we say? Here we go. Oh, that was focused. Ooh, yeah, that's. All right. Quit playing with the anamorphic filters. All right, we're going back to the van. Back to the van. Dude, it's just really cool being back here because, when it's a fun show. It's not like NAB where it's just huge and you're walking miles every day. It's a nice, intimate show. Not a lot of tourists here. Everyone's in the industry. Everyone knows. Everyone's in the same boat, you know. Everyone's got the same problems, and so everyone's trying to solve those problems. And every once in a while they get solved in a cool, fresh, fun way, and you get to see those here. So keep up the good work, everyone. Let's do that. We're going to cut here. We'll come back live. We're cutting in 3, 2, 1. You're up in here too, huh? Yeah. Work. A little bit of everything. What? You gonna finish that? I stopped it. I got the Thursday night, so I know all this story.
collaborative. So if you're on set and your DC can't get there, or is overseas, for whatever reason, next pandemic hits, whatever, they can still be a part of the show. You could even have editorial on there if you wanted to. They could be recording and doing proxies, record the proxy, record off the computer. You've got proxies and you're editing right away. You just wait for the footage to come in. You've already got a customer, you just match it up, and you're out there. Not necessarily that's whatever you want to do. So, if the camera comes in, you've got a 4K monitor, or 4K computer, you can record that to an Atmos or Hypermedia or whatever. Or just record it internally, maybe OBS when you got in there. No, it doesn't do that yet. I know that will be the future down the road. But that eats up a lot of space. So in that, in those cases, you have to probably put a station or a server near you, or rent you a server, something like that.
Other tools make remote collaboration possible. What if there was a platform that made remote collaboration easy? Welcome to the future of video production. Welcome to MeetMo.io. What is MeetMo?
I believe there will be. I really will be. It's not in there. It's not a function right now. It's always ever changing. So you could highlight them all and just make copy and then paste it to a Word document or so. So they're like, oh yeah, just like yesterday.
Create custom branded experiences to run or attach to the production. Most
check. We are live, Cinegear 2021. This is the virtual side of the physical trade show. We got the hybrid thing going on. We got everybody here, obviously, milling about, going to different booths, but you guys are watching us here live. And you're doing so because of some technology that's really cool. One of those technologies is Meetmo. Meetmo. Now, all of this content, so my voice through this microphone and the video from the camera that you're watching is going through a 5G network into our big base station over here. Look at our base camp. Look how many antennas we have going on. All of that is what's broadcasting, not just me, but we have the film festival. We have Brian, who's on the front on screen too. He's on the other side of the van, and then we have live coverage of the symposiums and all the talks in the other hall. But all of that is coming back to the van, going to the cloud, getting processed, coming back down to earth to your phone. So kind of crazy. But let's see if we can talk to some people to demystify the whole process. This is Michael. He's the guy in charge. This is all his thing. But let's go back and look at the real people who are really doing it. Let's hop into the van,
Recording?
Hey guys.
Hi, welcome to Meetmo.
Dude, yeah, Meetmo. So, who wants to talk to us about what Meetmo is?
What is Meetmo?
Andrew, tell us.
What is Meetmo?
Sure, I'm going to hop in. This is a cool van.
Thank you.
You guys are like van lifers in here. You guys could start an Instagram account. Be influencers.
No, we're hacker van life, so you see it in the movies. This is the real thing. We do have, these cases are filled with things that we can't speak about, but possibly millions of dollars in fake prop money.
Love it, dude. So you got a lot going on back here. You got lots of lines of code, lots of monitors, lots of levels.
Lots of Gmails.
Lots of Gmails, yeah.
Yeah, we have our 5G stream that is coming from our phones that have video input. So instead of using the cameras on the phones, we're able to use cinematography cameras like Reds, Alexas, Sonys, whatever camera you bring, we can put it into the cloud, directly uplinking to our streamers. So that way we're not dealing with trying to get RF back to a truck and rebroadcast and compress. No, we're going right to the cloud, ready to stream, ready to multicast to different platforms. Today we're streaming to Meetmo and to Vimeo, as well as to CinegearLive.meetmo.io.
Yeah, CinegearExpo.com. I think that's the website.
Yeah,
so we got a whole 3D environment in there built by Congrigo.
Yes.
So multiple screens, you can hop in and out of stuff. So if you get bored of our interview, you can hop into a different thing and then come back to us because you realize that we're the best ones.
Right, or you can hand off from one thing to another. We can hand off to the seminars, and when the seminars finish, you're like, well, what do I do next? You can hop over to hosted media, and he's talking with somebody, and pass it off to you out in the field. And of course, there's no wires. We're not held up by trying to run cable through a convention center. We're going over cell phone, and we're bringing in the cell service. So rather than we're in a convention center, what are we going to do? We don't have cell service there. No,
we make our own.
Well, the way 5G works is a mesh network. So as long as we can get an antenna outside of here that can connect to 5G, we can mesh it into our receivers here and mesh that into the handset so it can expand the network to where we're going.
Killer. So question, so for the DIY kind of content creator with a YouTube channel or whatever, how can they use Meetmo?
Well, imagine it like Zoom, but for your production. So let's say you have a client who's somewhere else. Connecting over Zoom, you're not going to be able to have the quality that you need to for your video to watch something in 1080p quality. So with Meetmo, you're able to connect, upload with whatever you're using, whatever streaming device. As long as you have a laptop or a phone connected, you're able to stream to Meetmo and have a room of people watching you, interacting with you. You could have your producer, you could have an assistant editor taking notes, and you can do this live while you're out in the field. So ideally, you would have, let's say you're shooting your stuff out there in the world, and rather about dumping your cards all day, you could be uploading that while you're shooting. So you could have somebody editing right away, or when you get home, you don't have to upload everything to your clients. It's already there. Or you don't have to think about, oh, how am I going to dump all my cards? Already done. So it really, really streamlines not just live events, but any type of media aggregation. So you can work with your team members remotely or interactively in your event. You don't have to be remote to use this platform.
That's killer. So where can people get more information about it?
Meetmo.io.
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 Love it. Thanks for your time, Andrew.
Thank you.
Let's get back to work. We got code, we got Gmail to check, we got everything to do. All right. All right, Michael, the man of the hour. What's up, dude?
I'm the man of the hour. I'm just here hanging out. Hey, guys.
Good. So you're Meetmo. What? I mean, we just talked to Andrew, gave us the whole technical thing.
Andrew's amazing. You know what? He took my sunglasses again, huh, Andrew? Andrew's so, guys, just want to let you know that I dress Andrew every morning. He comes over my house.
Good work.
I put his shoes on. Things I can't fit into anymore, he wears.
My personal stylist, Michael Manson.
Yeah. Nice. So Meetmo, tell us about it. So Andrew gave us the breakdown of kind of how it can work, you know, in this kind of a application, this kind of a production. So expand our view of it. How can people use it outside of a trade show, like in the middle of it? You know, how can we use it?
Well, I'll tell you, because you were one of my first customers.
I was wondering if I was.
You were absolutely one of the first customers we ever had, and we didn't have the product ready. We were like, oh, come on, take it, you know.
Yeah, so let's set the scene here. So it was.
Tell them what your first.
It was June 2020, and I was saying, Michael, we want to do a stunt. I want to carry the biggest flag behind a motorcycle that's been flown behind a motorcycle. And so we went to Joshua Tree, and we took a motorcycle, and we flew a flag that was like 20 feet tall, 40 feet long, and we broadcasted it live. We had like 5 different cameras. We had Reds, BlackMagics, we had iPhones, we had Sony, we had a bunch of different cameras, and we broadcasted it live, and it turned into a whole event. It was insane.
You were in the middle of the desert, right? You were
in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, there was actually it was incredible. And then you picked out a location, and then what? The location got destroyed, remember? You were like,
yeah, we were going to go to an airport, and we couldn't get the clearance for it, so we're like, all right, we got to go out to the desert. And so we went out there and hunted around to make sure it was going to work, and it worked, and we pulled it off.
Yeah. So it goes back to everything. You know, we plan for things, and then it has to dynamically change. You can't change on the fly when you're bounded by infrastructure. Our mission is to melt the infrastructure of time, distance, and physics so that you can do things faster, cheaper, and more effectively. And Meetmo allows you to collaborate ideas, not just a text or a spreadsheet. So that's why we formed this thing, and you were one of our first guinea pigs.
It was wild.
Awesome,
Yeah, so it's the idea that you can have a video village, multiple video villages around the world.
Well, you did more than do a remote video village.
We did a whole stream. Yeah, we went to Facebook, we went to YouTube. We were broadcasting to all of places simultaneously.
You did your launch for your brand, Tobacco, which gotta check it out. It's the coolest clothes ever.
I appreciate it. Well, cool,
I'm
Michael.
still trying to fit into it. I've been giving it to Andrew. He's been my
your guinea pig.
Dressing it up. I've been dressing up Andrew.
Well, it's kind of like how royalty gets people that hey, taste this food, make sure it's poison. You get him to test your new wardrobe. Hey, test the shirt. Make sure you don't get made fun of for it.
Just the shirts. You know.
Just the shirts. Yeah. I love it.
He's going to be wearing the top hat and ballerina suit.
We caught Michael in his circus persona yesterday. He was wearing his yellow top hat and his gold jacket.
Ah.
He said he was representing his new thing, which is what is it, circus esports, right?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. My new dream.
Esports mixed in with clowns.
Definitely. Well, cool. So Meetmo.io is the website, right?
Meetmo.io. It's an incredible new platform that I'm involved with.
And it's out now. People can they can call
actually,
you. They can.
Yeah, actually, the official launch is October 15th. We're doing a new launch for that, and this is the first time it will be.
Are you going to live stream that launch through Meetmo?
No, we're originally it was only developed for several commercial enterprise studios, and now we're making it available for commercial application.
Exciting.
Filmmakers. Yeah,
Exciting.
We're excited.
Love it.
Thank you so much, Andrew.
October 15th. Check it out. Meetmo.io.
Yeah, look around. There's so many great stuff
Yeah, we see everything here. We got antennas everywhere. All of this is making this whole broadcast possible. So it's wild. But you don't need all of this for your production. You don't need all of this. We just have a lot going on with a lot of cameras, a lot of distance we want to cover. If you just have a little smaller production, all you need is a phone with a 5G connection. I think that's all you need. So it's wild. But let me know in the comments. Any questions you have, hop over to screen 2. I believe they're talking to, you know who they're talking to? They're talking to that Gem Power. That's who we were trying to get, but they were busy talking to other people. And Brian's over there with the interview. So hop over to screen 2. He got the interview that I couldn't get. Maybe we'll follow him back to his booth and get him. But that's it for now. We'll come back in a minute.
This price is until the 30th. This is our free founder investor price. This one I think is like way more cameras, and then this one is like way more cameras.
So, is it different? Later. I know. I'll talk about that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got 3 cameras. You can do switch. Real time switch. And if I have close contact, I got a guy talking on one part of an experience, and I got another person talking somewhere else. Can I cut those 3 so they're viewable, all of them? I can throw that piece up.
The camera is good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty slick. I didn't know it was just, I know it can. I've only been on the virtual version. The difference is over there. For that, if you want to get oh, yeah, sure. Let me go get it.
The idea is get close to things. Your camera. Oops. Jack, mic check. Jack. You can hear me. Try again. Mic check for Jack. There's a little crack with everybody else.
Oh, so there's a release right here. Oh, yeah, so the hood comes up. You can put stuff on the bottom. It's easier to see from the back. Now you can point that right into your lens. And there's also this extremely lightweight strap here. Definitely, a lot of weight. The normal B&B kit. What about the climb? Oh yeah, no, that comes with both of them. Yeah, the selection cups come with everything. Yeah.
I love working with the family better than me.
Wrong words. I was like, yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely it's easier if you actually take it apart. She was on one of our... The fact that I asked for a light was a big deal.
I like the 600.
Yeah, but the color green. I would have said number one. My house is in Outrider Village. It's not really. I want that stuff like that. It's on a shirt. It's on a shirt.
So we're going to hand off and you're going to stay here and Paul's going to take over. So why don't you point this way? Do it. Thank you, Paul. Break. I'll give you a shot at my fine hand. Good.
Unfortunately, I don't know why, but we didn't bring them today. No, it's out. It's already out. Yeah, but it's back order. Yeah. You wait for like 1 to 2 months. For ours too, it will be cut out because we're using ours too. The camera. Yeah, I'm actually the whole arm. I'm from India originally. Yeah, you can pick it up. Yeah, it's facing up. It's been a long time. You should have like a whole. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, I'm just on the first one. Yeah. Oh, maybe, yeah. That we just
Milwaukee's dead? Comms check. Comms check.
Battery?
Huh?
Didn't have a battery in there?
Is there another battery for this one?
you been up to? We're live now?
Live, you're hot.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the entire show floor in 25 minutes. All right? So freaking hold on to your butts. We're going to start at this corner. We're going to end in that corner. And then we're going to come back this way and finish outside. Okay? Here is the entire show floor of Cinegear. Oh, my camera guy. You got it? Here, I'll hold this. Here we go. Look at selfie cam. What's up, viewer? We're in selfie cam mode. All right, we good? Okay. So again, the complete Cinegear 2021 experience in about 20 to 30 minutes, okay? We're going to go to each booth. We're going to just quickly show over what they do, and we're going to move on. It's going to be quick. You guys ready? They're ready. All right. Here we go. We're going to start with Hive. Hive is lighting. Lots of lights. What's up, guys? Killing it. Keep it up. Lots of lights at Hive. Escape the metaverse. I still don't know what they do, but it's a game. You sit on the bike. You see yourself. It's not really a game. It's an experience. You get a video of yourself in front of a screen. All right? Let's keep going this way. We got a rental tracker. They put a bunch of RFID chips on your stuff, so you wave a little wand over your thing, and you can tell exactly what you have and what you have missing. Rental tracker, love it. Then we have Meetmo, it's us. What's up, Meetmo? This is where we're broadcasting out of. We're coming live from the booth, from the van. All those antennas, they're not giving you cancer, they're giving you Cinegear 2021 live. All right, moving on. Then we have Chimera Lighting. These guys are perfect. You know, everyone loves a good Chimera soft kind of a light. These guys are amazing. Yeah, lighting. Moving on. Light Star. These guys were killer. We have a couple different things they showed us at the show. We have these balloons up here with different sizes, different capabilities. Very light, very practical, bicolor. A lot of really cool stuff. Light Star. Moving on. We have Modus. Here we have kind of our motion control motion system. How's it going? Still having fun? Love it. Keep it up. Don't get up for me. Thank you. Modus. Then we have Row. Obviously, giant screens. Everyone's loving that. Let's hop up there real quick. You can stay there if you want, Paul. Hop up. Give them a look. What do you think, Nick? Good stuff? Nick was snoozing. Caught you snoozing, buddy. All right. We are here looking good. Get those selfies. Big displays. Cool stuff. Virtual Productions. Moving on. Oh, here we go. We got one panel. Let me go ask Nick a quick question. I have a panel. Nick, quick question. I was thinking because they're modular, is it literally as wide as you want, as tall as you want, or what's the physical limitations?
The limitation you'll run into is on the processor side, but then you just stack multiple processors together. So that's how you end up with these giant wraps, is you just have mini processors, mini media servers, and then you just address each wall individually.
Literally, you could surround like a mile long?
360-degree setup, a mile long if you wanted to, sure. That would be probably prohibitively expensive, but we would be glad to sell it to you.
And yeah, the capability-wise, though, you can do it. That's crazy. I love it. Keep it up. All right, moving on. Now we're into the second row. We have Tilta with their... I don't know, you guys be here? Come check it out. All right, did we miss some? We did. We're missing some. What do we got? We live? We're good? We're still going. Good. All right. We got BlackJet. They got a lot of different things. They got card readers. They got decks. They got just data management solutions. So check them out. BlackJet. They're red. Jaeger Pro. These carts. Super cool. Kind of a modular, definitely customizable cart solution for every kind of a need. Love it. Keep it up. Tilta. We got them. Going back this way. All right. We're doing great, Paul. Cool hair. All right. Okay, so now we're here at Wave Central. Speed RF. They're broadcasting signals very far away. They got stuff that's like what you're probably watching sports. Some of your sports you're watching some of the sports you watch probably come through an antenna or two of theirs. They're all over stadiums. They're throwing signals farther than you thought possible. Environmental lights, killing with the LED strips, tons of different options, configurations, lengths, colors, brightnesses. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay, now we're at, what booth is this? This was the, wait for it, the Atlas Lens Company. That's right, this is Atlas Lenses. You got these rad anamorphics. What's up, guys? Having a good show?
Yeah, having a good one. How you guys doing?
Great show. You got the models?
I'm not a model, but I'm modeling right now, I guess.
Love it. She's got a great jacket on. Love it, love it. Oh, that anamorphic look. Makes anyone look pretty, but you especially. All right, here she is, even bigger. Moving on. We got pins. You want a pin, Paul? Paul wants a pin. We'll come back for the pin. All right. Atlas, really cool. Yeah, I cannot get over the atom. Wait for it, wait for it. There it is. There's the anamorphic flare. Oh, gorgeous. You can kind of fake it with a filter, but you really want that, especially with the bokeh, the oval bokeh, the flare. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Moving on. All right, what do we got here? What's this guy doing? Where's his signage? Piper Digital. We having a good, oh, it's I.O. You guys good? Packing up? Going home? Packing up. All right. We got Indipro with the batteries, chargers, and plates. Love it. Keep it up. All right. Then we got, we came down here. We're not making very clean lines back and forth. We're kind of like hopping up and down. So let's just keep it up. All right. So then we got the underwater housings for our cameras. This is the splash one, not underwater, but then we have underwater options. How we doing? Good show? Great show. All right. So if you want to shoot something crazy underwater, call these guys. All right. Then we got Gen Monster. The guys that snubbed us in our interview earlier. Love it. How we doing? Good? All right, give me a quick. Boss is gone. All right, so are we. All right. Anyway, look them up if you want them. Then we got, what the heck? Everybody's leaving. What is going on? All right, cinema devices. Maybe, oh, shit. I take it back. They're not leaving. That was just a little overflow booth. Cinema devices with their crazy devices. They got ways to distribute the camera weight onto your body, onto your hips instead of your shoulder and your back. This guy's putting it on here. You can see he's going to put a camera right here, and it's going to put the weight onto his hips and shoulders, and there, off of his shoulders. Cool stuff. Moving on. All right, then the Quasar booth, obviously very attention-grabbing. Jeez, and blinding. What's up, man? Having a good show? Love it. Super cool. Talked to these guys earlier multiple times. Killer stuff. The rainbow and double rainbow lights are what's brand new, fully controllable, tons of different customizable options. Look at that. Look at that going there. Oh yeah, with the iPad. I don't know if this is interactive. Oh yeah, that's just there we go. So why you pay for a salesperson when you put an iPad here? All right, there we go. Quasar. What was their website? QuasarLighting.com or something. Google it. You'll find it, I'm sure. All right, then we go to the breakthrough filters. These guys dropping filters straight into the mount, so it goes right in behind the lens, in front of the sensor. Super clean, super effective, super small, super cool. It just pops right there onto your camera. Cool stuff. Obviously, everyone's getting excited by it. Check it out. All right. Moving on to Bosma USA. This is one we missed. We have not talked to these guys. So let's talk to them real quick. What's up, guys? Dan, how you doing? Andrew. Dude, real quick, what are you guys about?
We're selling an 8K camcorder that goes up to 30 frames per second, and it also
30 frames per second?
Yeah, 30 frames per second for now, and it also has the option for 4K and 1080p up to 60 frames per second. We can also live stream with this camera in 8K.
You were 8K for 10 years. Like, where have you been?
No. Yeah. This is new. We're new on the scene.
Super cool. Super cool. All right, what's the website?
The website is, for this camera, it's www.bosma.com.cn. Yeah.
Bosma.com.cn.
Yeah.
And that'll be in English?
Yeah, in the URL.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Check it out, guys. All right, see you, Dan. Boom. Here we go. Is this an 8K monitor? Or, yeah, an 8K TV with an 8K camera. That's cool. There we go. Let's see those pixels. How close can we get? Is it? Oh, yeah. That's wild. Yeah, zoom in there. Look at that. Try and find a pixel. You can't. Where is he?
Right there.
Oh, there he is. He's so big here. His name is Shuran. Yeah. That's wild. That's that camera. And it's available now. It's shipping now?
Yeah, you can pre-order.
Pre-order.
You can pre-order. About, we would say lead time's about 2 months, or?
I would say less than. Get your story straight.
Yeah. Couple weeks. Yeah.
A couple of 2 to 6 weeks. 2 to 8 weeks.
Two to, yeah, sure. Yes.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
Nice. Love it. Keep it up, guys. Dude, AK TV, those are also really new and fresh. All right. Fox, grip, and canvas. That doesn't make any sense. So Fox is a TV network. Why would you name your company, unless that's a division of the company, Fox? Anyway, Fox. There you go. For all your grip and halfway through. Robert, how we doing? Aputure. We'll be there in a second. That's in the back corner. I feel like I know everyone now because we've talked to everyone. Kevin, he's an old friend. You know, we got everyone. It's great. Okay, so we got Row. We covered them. We got film gear. Let's work our way. Actually, let's go over here first, and then we'll work our way kind of back around. Okay, so we got the film gear guys, but there. Don't look into it. It's bright. It'll blind you. Let the viewers. Like I said, these are really cool though on the inside. Anyway, okay. Schneider filters. Obviously, not much has to be said here because they are legendary. But let's see what filter we have in here currently. There's no filter in there currently, I don't think. But they have cool filters. They do cool things. Go back and watch the replay to see all of our cool filters with Schneider. So, awesome. Then we have Astera with their cool modular bulbs. These guys that are infinitely configurable. There you go, viewer. I like that. Is that cool flare? Or is it just washed out and lame? It's in the middle. Okay. We're good? Camera 3 is back up. That's right. You're tuning in. Cinegear 2021, Cinegear Live. We're here. We're last through the show in record time. We got Luminys with their air filters. So if you got COVID in the room, don't take it out. That's dogs here. All right, let's go to Fiilex. Fiilex Lights, the new Q10. Really, yeah, I got some on the ceiling. Doesn't matter. But cool lights. Check out Fiilex. All right, we're good. Okay, so we got OWC with several solutions. We got hard drives. We got RAIDs. We got Bay docks. We got breakout. We got bare drive docks. We got creative handbooks. Everything you need. We got FSI in the house. All right, Fiilex, let's go back over here. Maybe Duclos finally around. They've been gone the entire show. No, they're not there. It's just a table and a QR. So you just scan the QR code, and that's gives you the booth experience. So Duclos Lenses, check them out. Okay, there we go. Scan the QR code. I'll say, hello, welcome to Duclos Lenses. Duclos. Here we go. We are family owned and operated. Duclos Lenses provides unrivaled high-quality cinema lenses service and products for cinematographers around the globe. DuclosLenses.com. All right, moving on. Bluebird Express, they ship your stuff all over the world. Thank you for that. Panasonic with a new GH5 Mark II, which is cool. I have our robot arms. We have KIP with the KIP handles. Moses with the motion tracking for virtual productions on the back side. What about the audio? We're good? All right, so I guess stay there, Paul. I'll tell you what we have here, so just zoom in if you can. Okay, so nothing over here. We have BLUESHAPE batteries over here. We're going to test it and see if we can get signal reach out over here. We have My Case Builder in the corner. They kill it with a custom foam cases. You can design it yourself, exactly what you need. They water jet it out and send it to you. It's killer. All right. BLUESHAPE with their batteries. Over here to the Hockey Anamorphic. They just opened up a spot in LA. That's cool. They've been out of, what do they say, Germany? Croatia? Not the US. They're now in the US. Then we have Aputure. Obviously, everyone loves Aputure. They're very indie filmmaker friendly. Tons of different lights. Look at this puppy dog. Oh my gosh. Love it. Aputure killing it with their innovation. So if you get a chance, check out Aputure. F22 Studios. If you are in Burbank or the Valley or anywhere around LA, highly recommend F22 for your rental needs. These guys are great. Talk to my guy Lance. I don't see him here though, but they'll get you set on set headsets like what we have in my ear. We have those. There we go. Love it. All right, then what do we have on the backside of these guys? Nothing. We have nothing. We have film tools here. They sell pretty much everything film, right? So anything, any grip equipment, camera equipment, cameras, lenses, everything, hard drives, they got it. More batteries here with the core
SWX, with their micro batteries. Everyone's got micro this year. And then we have Zeiss with their Zeiss lenses. Obviously, they got these new lenses that have these really cool blue flares. Is that the whole show? I think so. We got Row, we got Tilta, we got Lightstar, we got Film Gear, we got that corner, that corner. That's the entire show floor in about half an hour. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. That's almost a wrap on Cinegear Live. It's been a super fun show. I'm glad you could tune in and join us. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be here next year. This is Andrew Hancock signing off. Thank you.
Copy that. I'll see what I can do. I'm not exactly sure how to do that when we come right back to the booth. I'll just try to make sure I don't point towards really bright things, okay?
So am I in the way? Yeah.
Thank you.
Seeing our response through these films.
Oh, they have it too? How's it going? Just getting some B-roll. So. Perfect. Thank you. How's the show been?
It's been good. I mean, you know, a lot of people backed out, so I think we're kind of the bigger fish in a smaller pond now.
Hey.
Try to be the big fish.
Nice. Yeah. Have a great show.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Nice.
Jacob's been using this light in Austria.
I did not expect rock star. It looks like they're not going to.
Right on. Thank you.
I wouldn't mind just.
That's all right. So. Hi. Copy that, on my way back. Copy that.
Also, همینطور اپل در واقع اپلیکیشن خود آسرا و DMX هم میتونید در واقع استفاده بکنید کانکتش بکنید به DMX اگر سوال دیگه تو این غرفه ندارید بریم آره یه تایم خیلی کوتاهی اینو بدون وقفه ادامه بدیم. Thank you so much. بریم این غرفه بعدی و اینجا در واقع تأثیرش تغییر در ساختیت و اسکینتون به این فیچر محصول جلو مسئله جدید
Copy that, on my way.